Welcome back to Manchester. Here is the scene, the Aquatic Centre outside. The sun has been shining on us today here in the northwest of England. We are back. It's day 5 for the Manchester 2023 Allianz Para Swimming World Championships. We are now officially into the second half of the 7-day championships. My name's Paul Noble. We're taking you through the action tonight. And as always, joined by the wonderful Liz Johnson.
Oh, thank you. Nice to be back. The sun is out. Everybody is happier. We had some excellent racing this morning. We had a busy heat session this morning, one of our longest of the championship so far. Finished with a magic relay. We got that to look forward to, but there were some excellent swims. Some big battles. This is going to be a big battle. The men's 400 metres S9 is going to be close tonight.
Some really good tussles are in prospect for tonight. Some close races. Some people we thought were hanging back a little bit in the heats. Some people hung back a little bit too much and didn't even make the final, some of the big favourites.
Yeah, again, the heats this morning, they had everything. Like you said, people missing out. Gabriel Bandera, we just saw him there, the world record holder in that SM14 200 metres medley, didn't make it. We had some disqualifications, we had some exciting relay heats.
And the crowd are in tonight. It's quite warm, sunny outside, warm in here in the Aquatic Centre on poolside. And 25 more world titles will be handed out tonight. A range of events. Spanish have got some big chances tonight. Their swimmers are performing well. Got a very good relay team, the Spanish, last up.
Yeah, and the officials with that relay have a busy night ahead of them. It's a medley relay that comes right at the end, but here's what you've got before that.
Yeah, a big chance for the host nation in the very first event, the women's 100 breaststroke SB5. Grace Harvey, the world champion. We go on to the S9 events now, 400 freestyle. That should be good contests in those ones. A few sprint events towards the beginning of the programme tonight. The S12 100 freestyles, well, they'll be fast. Swimmers with visual impairments. For 50s 200 metres individual medley, the 200 IMs, the only 200 IMs that we'll see tonight in the SM14 classification. There's those fast 50 freestyles for the lower numerical classes, and we finish with that mixed 4x100 medley relay. So it's got absolutely everything tonight, Liz.
Yeah, we've had some great relay races to end the last few nights, and that will continue tonight. There were heats this morning. As you mentioned, Paul, the Spanish got a strong quartet, a number of the teams swimming a heats team, so that'll be different for the final. They bring in other swimmers in that they rested this morning, and there's something like the Spanish, they are using their heats team for the final.
Yeah, Croatians there, got a good opportunity for medals. There's the Croatian swimmer there, just on the left of the screen, Hema Mimic. So here is the call room. As you said this morning, people getting used to the call room now, but having said that, we still haven't seen all the swimmers at this championships. Of course, towards the back end of the week now, we're in the second half, but there's some people with their specialist events that we haven't actually seen at the championships already.
Yeah, again, it depends the way the programme falls. We saw some people this morning for the first time. The SM8, SB8 swimmers, so if they specialise in breaststroke and individual medley, they don't kick off till tomorrow. So for them, it's basically a 2-day meet. And we keep seeing people walking in and out the pool for warm-ups and training, and we're like, we haven't seen you race yet. So still some big names to come, but there is that clock counting down. The heartbeat goes up in the venue, doesn't it, to get everybody ready?
And in the commentary box.
Well, yeah.
So the SB5 for women will be the first one out. Can it be a good start for the host nation? Italy and China top the medal table after day 4. Who's going to top the medal after day 5? Host nation Great Britain doing pretty well. 3rd place in the medal table in terms of golds. Swimmers now coming out. World Championship finalist last year, Maria Tsakona from Greece. Laila Suzigan Abate Paralympic Games medalist in the relay in Tokyo. Norway Yui just missed out on the medals at last year's World Championships, finishing in 4th position. Iceland swimmer Thelma Bjornsdottir, can she pick up another world medal to add to the silver that she won? Arianna Talamona, we haven't seen the Italian very much this week, but she is coming in hoping to get another medal on the international stage. Verena Schott was the champion in this event back in 2015, the German. Anna Hunter had a good heat swim, qualifying in 2nd position, already a silver medalist in 50 freestyle here. And there is the world champion, Grace Harvey from Great Britain. Well, she has big support from the home crowd. Grace Harvey qualified from the heats this morning. In pole position, she goes in the centre. It's a long-standing world record held by Kirsten Brun of Germany. Very fast. 1:33.85. Grace Harvey from Great Britain goes in lane number 4. She was fastest from the qualification heats. So S1 to S10 for those with physical impairments. This is the S5 classification, so right in the middle of the classification range. Ranger starts here. Some swimmers going from the water. A couple going from the dive, a couple going from the sit start. This is the SB5. Anna Hunter in 5, Grace Harvey in 4 from the water.
Yeah, Schott got a very good start there for Germany in lane number 3, as did Anna Hunter of the Ukraine in 5. Grace Harvey of Great Britain swims in the middle of those two swimmers. Probably the surprise of the heats this morning was Hunter. She had an excellent swim from an outside lane to qualify 2nd fastest. Schott going very well at the moment here though for Germany.
Yeah, Verena Schott and Grace Harvey know each other very well. They have trained together in the past, and Anna Hunter with a white cap and Verena Schott are the ones leading through. That blue cap is Arianna Talamona from Italy, but the world champion Grace Harvey, they're beginning to pull back on terms with the leading 2 as they come to the turn.
Yeah, and it's Schott that goes over first. She had a great first 50 metres, followed by Hunter with Harvey in 3rd place. Not much in it between those 3 at the turn, and Talamona was closer than they would have expected, but now we can see as it comes down to the 75-metre mark, Schott still leading the way. Harvey coming through with every stroke, and Hunter still in that bronze medal position.
Well, it looks like it's going to be between Verena Schott and Grace Harvey now. It's Germany against Great Britain now as they come into the last stages of this one. 50 metres to go. There's the red markers. Hunter trying to come back, but I think it's Schott against Harvey here. They are going into the closing stages. Verena Schott has the edge into the last 5. It is going to go to Germany. It's going to be gold to Verena Schott of Germany. It's silver to Grace Harvey. A real battle for bronze is won by Anna Hunter, just ahead of Talamona, who finished really well. But Verena Schott, well, she won this title in 2015. She has done it again. Another world title for Verena Schott of Germany.
It was an excellent swim there for Schott. Harvey tried to come back with every stroke. It's been a long week for Verena Schott. She wasn't happy with how she swam in the backstroke on day 1. She then did get on the podium, but she's been waiting for a while to get back on the top of the podium. You can see there. And if Grace Harvey was going to lose to anybody, she would want it to be Verena Schott. It was the dive. Verena Schott led from the start. Harvey testing a new start. She now starts in the water because it's quicker for her to get up and into her stroke. And she had a strong middle section, but Schott does a lot of training where she swims over distance and she competes over distance, 200 breaststrokes, 400 medleys, 100 flies through the season, and it was that endurance that got her through there at the end with the fastest time in the world this year.
Irina Short is the champion again, and that's what it means to her. Great swim, gold and silver for the two great friends. But it was the German who came out on top. They're having a good championships, Germany. Irina Short is the gold medalist in the women's 100 metres breaststroke SB5. Grace Harvey takes the silver, Anna Honsa the bronze. Men's 100 breaststroke SB5 make their way out. There is Leonardo Ferrero from Argentina. Leads them out. First of the two Argentinian swimmers. Here's the second one, German Arevalo, World Championship finalist last year. Ivo Rocca, he was a finalist in the individual medley. Goes in another final here in this 100 breaststroke. A 19-year-old Danilo Semikin from Ukraine, making his debut at the major championships. He goes in lane number 2. Georgios Savaltos just missed out on the medals last year. 4th place in this 100 breaststroke. Pedro Rangel, he has been Paralympic champion in the past. Back in 2008, world champion in 2006. Here's the world silver medalist from Switzerland, Leo McCree. And in the centre lane, the championship record holder is Anthony Ponce-Bertrand, world champion in 2022, ahead of McCree and ahead of Pedro Rangel. So the medalists from last year are taking the start here for this 100 breaststroke SB5. Ponce-Bertrand goes in the centre lane in this final. Next to him, Leo McCree from Switzerland, and Pedro Rangel from Mexico in lane number 3. So again, in this SB5 event, we'll have a range of starts, different impairments taking the start in this SB5 classification. Leo McCree in lane 5 there, going from the dive. Ponce-Bertrand going from the water. Good start from McCree, as you would expect. He's ahead of the world champion at this stage.
Yeah, and that high stroke rate of McCree, the red hat of Switzerland, going well through 25 metres. Ponce-Bertrand is the pre-race favourite. He's 5 seconds quicker than anybody else in this race this year. Those two at the moment going well, but also watch out for Semenenkin. We've seen a lot of Ukrainian debutants really impressing in the finals from the outside lanes, and he's going well in 3rd position at the moment as Ponce-Bertrand just hits the front in time for the turn. He turns in 40.74 from 41.15 for McCree, and it was Semenenkin 42.59. They are your gold, silver, bronze at the moment, but going well. Down in lane number 1 is Arevalo of Argentina.
Well, coming back for contention for the bronze medal position is Arevalo behind Semenenkin at the moment, but the battle for gold and silver looks like these two in the middle. It is Anthony Ponce-Bertrand just stretching away from Leo McCree now. The Swiss swimmer is going to have to be content with silver again. It looks like it's going to be a repeat of the World Championship last year. Here comes Anthony Ponce-Bertrand into the finish. It's an excellent time for Ponce-Bertrand, a championship record, and he will take the gold for Spain. He celebrates that victory. It's 3.5 seconds behind as Leo McCree. He's delighted with that. What a battle for the bronze, and it does go to Semenenkin from Ukraine, who just hang on against the advances of Rangel and Arevalo. But what a good swim from Ponce-Bertrand. Silver in the individual medley yesterday. He's gone one better today in the breaststroke.
Well, McCree really happy with that time. Huge improvement on what he has been before. Ponce-Bertrand, though, he looked so strong on the breaststroke leg of the 200 metres individual medley. Just couldn't get back on terms for that one to take the win. Lost out, but not today. He builds through. He starts off slower because he starts in the water, doesn't get any push from those legs, but his powerful arms. He's developed a really small skull stroke there. He doesn't breathe very often at all. He's just so successful in this breaststroke event. A word though to Rangel, who finished like an absolute train down the second 50. He turned 4 seconds slower than Semenikin at the 50-meter mark and finished just 0.2 behind him, but missing out there on 4th. So close.
Ponce Bertrand takes that one in a championship record. Second place was Leo McCree, and in third, the bronze medal goes to Semenikin. Did have a disqualification, didn't affect the top 3 positions. So we go on to the 400 freestyle for women, S9. It's an interesting set of heats this morning. 6 swimmers qualified from the second heat, including Beatrice Lorida Maldonado. Zhu Jiling, the butterfly gold medalist from an outside lane. Can she do the same in the 400? Agatha Pauli, 4th place in last year's World Championships. She'll be looking to get on that medal podium tonight. Brock Whiston, finalist in the individual medley and breaststroke this week, making a 3rd final here at these championships. There's her teammate, the reigning world champion Tony Shaw from Great Britain. She goes in lane number 6. And the silver medalist from last year is Sofia Konkoli, already a gold medalist in IM this week. There is who the Croatians have come to see tonight, Emma Micic. 2nd place in qualification for the Croatian. And the Paralympic champion goes in lane number 4, Lakeisha Patterson from Australia. Fastest in the world this year. Can Lakeisha Patterson win another world title? Very long-standing world records held by the great Natalie Dutoy of South Africa. It's going to take a mighty swim to challenge those world records. That won't be on the mind of these swimmers. Lakeisha Patterson in the centre lane. 2 swimmers from the host nation going 2 and 6. And the young Croatian Emma Micic had an excellent heat to qualify in lane number 5. Sofia Konkoli and Lakeisha Patterson, silver and gold medalists from the Paralympic Games in Tokyo. Emma Micic looking for her 1st international medal.
Well, they're off and up. The long way to go. 8 lengths of this pool here in Manchester, so nothing will be won down this first length. Going well as expected in lane 4 is Patterson. She does like to take it out from the front. Good start for Zhu Jiling in lane 1 for China. Also going well in 7 is Agatha Pauli of France. At the moment, Patterson is in the lead, 32.86 from Pauli from Mecic, who came through to get the touch there at the turn. She's in lane 5. Great swim this morning to put her in that position, but expect action from around the pool here. Still going well is Pauli up there in 7, leading the way in the early stages. It is Patterson.
It's an interesting set of heats, as I said a little bit earlier, because 6 swimmers qualified from the second heat. The swimmers in the first heat, it was a slow heat in that first heat, and only 2 qualified from that one. So Patterson looked the best though out of both heats, but it's very interesting to see what swimmers have left, especially the ones that came in from that first heat. It's all getting a little bit spread out at the front of the field, but danger all over the pool here. Zhu still going well in lane number 1, but in the middle of the pool, trying to come through now is Micic, and Agatha Pauli going really well there in lane 7 for France. But Patterson leading from the front, as we quite often see her do. She comes to the 150 mark. Lakeisha Patterson going over. Well, what's the lead that she's got over Pauli? 1.63 seconds. Micic closing up now. The Croatian swimmer looking good as they come down to the halfway point. But Patterson has this one under control, but not yet halfway, Liz.
Oh, Patterson works really hard as part of her training program to be able to take the race out. Basically, her aim is always to break the field early and then hold on. She wasn't able to swim this event last year at World Championships because she got COVID once the team were in Funchal, and that frustrated her. So she's got unfinished business or reconvened business to see to here, and this is the event that she loves. She used to have a bigger program, but now the 400 meters freestyle really is her focus. But the battle is on behind her, going really well is Mečić in lane number 5, and then there's a line of swimmers. Tony Shaw of Great Britain going in lane 6. Agatha Powell is still going well up there in 7, but also going well now in 3. Sophia Conkley, she tends to come through strongly in the second half of a race. That's how she swam her heat this morning. But leading still, it is Patterson.
Yeah, Patterson, again, the lead really hasn't changed too much. Tony Shaw coming through into 3rd place ahead of Emma Mečić. She's now in a little bit of a tussle with Agatha Pauli and Sophia Conkley. It was very, very close for 3rd. Tony Shaw, world champion last year, just almost on the kick of Emma Mečić there. Patterson still leads. Mečić going really well in the silver medal position as they come down to the 300 mark. Tony Shaw there, you can just see her on the leg of Emma Mečić. Patterson still over. The lead is not changing very much at all. Shaw still in 3rd. Conkley now moved into 4th.
Yeah, Conkley definitely trying to make her move to get back into a medal position. Patterson still leads, but Mečić is up to her pace, and Tony Shaw is going as well. That hat on the right there for Great Britain. Things are bunching up. Patterson still has about just over a body's length lead from the chasing pack, but they are coming back at her as she will turn to go on to that final 50 ahead of Mečić, ahead of Shaw, with Conkley in hot pursuit.
Well, this is a final length now. Patterson is heading for home. Can anyone catch her? It doesn't look likely at the minute. Mečić is putting the head down. Tony Shaw fighting hard. Here comes Conkley as well. Tony Shaw pulling up alongside Emma Mečić now for the host nation. Mečić trying hard there, closing on Patterson, but I think Patterson might just have enough. Here comes Conkley now. What a race in this 400 freestyle. It's going to go to Australia. Lakeisha Patterson is going to take it. And it is silver to Croatia. It's bronze to Great Britain, with the fast finishing Sophia Conkley just out of the medals behind Tony Shaw. But Lakeisha Patterson, well, that hurt down that last half length there. Mečić will be delighted, as will Tony Shaw. A great swim from those two. Well,
yeah. You better get your breath back. Brock Whiston there just coming in to finish for Great Britain in 8th position. There is Conkley, 4th this time out. She just left it a little bit late to make her charge because she was coming back very, very strongly in those closing stages. Patterson will be glad to take the win. She took it out hard, and then that again just tied up a little bit at the end, but she won't worry too much about that here. Swimmers, they do swim for the time, but she'll just be grateful to have put in a performance that gets her back in with that title of world champion. Excellent silver medal for Mečić of Croatia, and a gutsy swim for Tony Shaw of Great Britain.
Well, it was almost a muted celebration for Patterson. She put everything into that. She just had the energy, just that little fist bump there for Patterson. Lakeisha Patterson takes the gold. She is the world champion again, ahead of Emma Mečić and Tony Shaw. Great swim from the women. What are we going to get from the men? First out is Barry McClements, Commonwealth Games medalist representing Ireland. Maurice Metzenkamp, the young 17-year-old, already a medalist in breaststroke this week. Jacobo Garrido-Brun, the first of the world champions in this event that we will see. He was the world champion back in 2019. Simone Barlam, the reigning world champion. It was comfortable qualification for him. He goes in lane 2. Brendan Hall, 3 times a champion in this event. 2010, 13 and 15. He is in lane 6. Timothy Hodge, already a gold medalist in the individual medley a few days ago. Incredibly quick swim in qualification for Sam de Visser, World Championship finalist last year, and the World and Paralympic silver medalist from France, Hugo Didier. Didier fastest from the qualification heat. It was very, very tight in qualification. Brendan Hall still has the world and championship record. Set that one 10 years ago, the World Championships in Montreal in Canada. Very fast. 4:09.93. Sabori Barlam, the reigning champion, in lane number 2. Hugo Didier from France. Already a couple of silver medals to his name this week. You'll see this is a great chance to get on top of the medal podium. Sabori Barlam did the freestyle treble in Madeira last year at the World Championships. He's looking to repeat that. 400 freestyle, champion from last year, and an excellent contest against Didier and Brendan Hall. They were the medalists last year. They're in this final again. Barlam with that blue cap leads Timothy Hodge with the yellow cap of Australia, with Didier one lane up. Barlam looking, as always, very smooth in the early stages.
Yeah, Brendan Hall also getting off to a good start up there at 6. Typically, you would expect the race in a final to come from lanes 4, 5, but maybe this middle lane to be moved over, expected to come from lane 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. And it is Barlam that led in the early stages. Didier will really fancy his chances in this one. It's a really good opportunity. Barlam is somewhat of the freestyle king in this S9 classification, but out of the 3 distances, this is probably the one where he's most vulnerable.
Didier going over in 1:07. The split when Brendan Hall broke the world record in 2013 was 1:07. Bang on world record pace.
Well, he could have planned that better in those early stages. These athletes will push each other all the way, and it is Didier that's looking quite strong in these early stages. Barlam and Hall pretty much together as they go over, and it is Barlam just ahead of Hall there.
Well, Didier swimming this really well in the early stages here. We know that Barlam is a very, very strong sprint freestyler, and Didier, well, I think his plan is to get out ahead of the rest of the field and just kind of make sure that sprint finish that Barlam may have in the closing stages is not decisive. Barlam now in a little bit of a tussle with Brendan Hall for second, but Didier has a big lead at the halfway point, and just outside world record pace there for Didier, with Hall, the world record holder, close by in second, and Barlam in third. Hodge down to fourth, but still very much in contention.
Yeah, still going well. In 5 is Sam de Visser of Belgium, and Timothy Hodge in a battle with him, along with Jacobo Garrido Brun of Spain up in 7. So there's some battles going on here. Didier will still turn first, Barlam not far behind, and Hall still holding on to that bronze medal position. Barlam does have that big sprint finish at the end that he can typically rely on, so Didier will be working hard down this 50 metres as the pack does seem to be closing up. Barlam still is moving up now on Didier. Brendan Hall still going well there for Australia up there in 6.
Well, Didier, no slouch himself in the sprint freestyle, a silver medalist behind Barlam in the 100 freestyle, but Barlam has taken up the running there only just by 0.1 of a second. Brendan Hall taking in as well with that yellow cap. Can he claim another world title? I think it looks like it's between these 3, although Sam de Visser coming back really strong, the Belgium in lane number 5, but Barlam looking superb here. The blue cap of Italy has hit the front. Can Didier respond?
Well, Italy have already won a gold medal from lane 2 this week, and it is Barlam that goes over first, ahead of Didier, with Hall still in that bronze medal position for Australia. Hall has upped his stroke rate significantly as he comes level with Didier as they go through the final 25 metres, but Barlam has the advantage.
Well, here comes Simone Barlam now, leading the swimmers home. It's going to be another goal for Simone Barlam here at these championships. What a swim from the Italian from lane 2. Barlam takes the gold. It's silver to Didier, just ahead of Brendan Hall, with Divisa in 4th position. But what a great swim from Simone Barlam in the second half of that one. It's silver again to Hugo Didier. It's bronze to Brendan Hall. It's a repeat of the result that we had last year at the World Championships. Barlam takes it. He was made to work all the way by the 2 in the middle. Silver again to Hugo Didier.
Yeah, Hugo Didier gave it his best shot. He went out the way he thought would be his best tactic. He paid for it slightly in the end there. That will have hurt, but what a swim from Brendan Hall to get on that podium again. He's still got it. He's still there. He's still mixing in with the young guns.
Oh, we were talking about Brendan Hall this morning. Made his debut in Beijing in 2008. He's still only 30 years of age. Must have been a real youngster back then.
He was, and he dominated this event for so long. When he went that 4:09 to win in Montreal, everybody was amazed by how quick it was. Getting into that 4:10 barrier was huge, and that world record has stood the test of time.
Well, Barlam there with a clear victory in the end. 4:13.62 for the Italian. Barlam retains his world title in the 400 freestyle S9. 4:13.62 ahead of Didier and ahead of Hall. Wow, women's 100 metres butterfly finalists making their way out. Elodie Laurenti of France, Paralympic champion 400 freestyle back in 2012. Lily Fox-Mason for New Zealand, taking her place. One of the reserves coming in the outside lane, New Zealander Olivia Jablonska, silver medalist in this event in the past at the World Championships. 17-year-old Katie Cosgrave, the rising stars in Canada. She's in lane number 2. 15-year-old Kasinga Hotz from Hungary. She takes her place in lane number 6. Jasmine Greenwood, World and Paralympic silver medalist, goes in lane number 3. Lisa Kruger had an excellent heat swim this morning, the world champion from last year. Lane number 5. In lane 4, Faye Rogers, a European record to qualify for this final in 1st position. So Faye Rogers, newcomer to the Great Britain team. This is her first major international. She's got 2 bronze medals already, Faye Rogers, this week. This is a target event. Faye Rogers for Great Britain goes in the fast lane, lane 4, next to the world champion Lisa Kruger in lane number 5.
Well, after that swim this morning in the heats, Faye Rogers comes into this final as the fastest qualifier, as the favourite to take this one out. But going well down the first 25 metres is Jasmine Greenwood of Australia, that yellow hat leading the way. Lisa Kruger, 1 lane up from Rogers in the top yellow lane, also going very well down this first 50 metres. She's a racer, but it will be Greenwood that leads at the turn. 30.79 from Faye Rogers from Kruger of the Netherlands.
Yeah, very good start there from Greenwood, silver medalist in the Paralympic Games in Tokyo. She's being challenged now by Faye Rogers, who has gone past. What strength from Faye Rogers here. Kruger and Greenwood in a battle for silver because Faye Rogers is stretching away at the front of the field here. What a debut for Faye Rogers here in Manchester. Her first World Championships, and she's going to claim gold in this 100 metres butterfly. 105.48, another European record for Faye Rogers. She is the world champion, ahead of Lisa Kruger and Jasmine Greenwood with the bronze.
Well, it was an excellent second 50 there from Rogers. Lisa Kruger happy with her swim. It was a brilliant time from her as well. Jasmine Greenwood went out fast. She took it out. She's got great sprint speed. But today it was bronze for last year's silver medalist. There's a newcomer on the block, and Faye Rogers. She's had a good week with a couple of bronze medals, but this is the event she qualified for the Great Britain team. This is the event that she's been waiting for, and she just powered away down that second 50 metres.
Yeah, Greenwood went out really well, really took it to the rest of the field. Rogers had the edge over Lisa Kruger, the previous world champion, and in the end there was clear water between Faye Rogers and the rest of the field. Kruger and Rogers, the gold and silver medalist. Faye Rogers is the world champion in the 100 butterfly S10 in a European record time, ahead of Lisa Kruger and Jasmine Greenwood. Allianz S10, make their way out. David Levesque, 4 times a medalist in this event over the years. Florent Moret from France, 4th place in the Paralympic Games in Tokyo. Alex Safi, bronze medalist last year at the World Championships. Second of the 3 Australians. William Martin, Paralympic gold medalist in the S9 class in Tokyo. Riccardo Menciotti, gold medalist last year in the relay for Italy. Paul Pierce goes in lane number 3, the silver medalist last year at the World Championships. Stefano Raimondi, 6 gold medals he won last year. He already has gold medals to his name this week. Can the Italian add another one? Ihor Nemchenko, fastest qualifier from the heats, Ukrainian. Saw him in the World Championships last year. We didn't make a final. Championship record in winning that title last year. Stefano Raimondi stands at 54.67, just half a second outside the world record held by Maxim Krypak. Nemchenko in the centre lane, Raimondi and Menciotti, the 2 Italians in the blue caps.
Well, they're away pretty evenly here. Raimondi comes up in front, breathing to the side, to the left there, that blue hat in lane number 5 for Italy. He is the fastest in the field this year, but the fastest this morning was Nemchenko on the left of the screen right now. It will be the Italian that leads at the halfway point, 25.41 to 25.9, with Cole Pierce of Australia turning 3rd in 26.79.
Yeah, very fast split from Raimondi. He's had a good week so far, Stefano Raimondi. He's looking to add another gold medal to his tally here, the Italian. Not sure if Nemchenko can pull back here. Nemchenko really trying everything, but it is going to be Raimondi into the wall now. We'll just keep an eye on the clock. Stefano Raimondi into the wall, 54.71, just outside the championship record. Nemchenko will claim the silver medal And Cole Pearce, another medal at the World Championships for him. A bronze this time for the Australian. But a great swim from the front. Stefano Raimondi, another medal to the Italian.
It's an excellent display from Raimondi. He's got such a busy program. There's a lot of athletes with busy programs, but Raimondi is the latest in a long line of very successful multi-eventers in this S10 men's classification group. Maxim Koivak holds the world record in this one. He was an excellent multi-eventer. Andre Brazil before him, but the difference is Raimondi swims the breaststroke as well. Typically you'll get people who swim a big program, but there's one event that they don't do, but Raimondi literally can do them all, and he's constantly trying to fight off the challengers, the specialists. He's going very well here. Just had another gold medal. Menchotti just missing out again for Italy, another 4th place for him. He looked like he was challenging Cole Pearce, but it wasn't to be.
Raimondi takes his 4th gold medal of the week in this 100 metres butterfly, ahead of Nimchenko and Cole Pearce. So moving to the other side of the pool is 50 metre start end. All the races finishing at that bottom end where the tunnel is. At the 50 metre events. And the 150 start at this top end. So Stamatopoulos, finalist in the backstroke yesterday, leads them out. Kat Swanepoel, already 2 gold medals to her name. She goes in an outside lane. Can she be a threat? Gina Butcher has been on excellent form this year. Winner of a medal in the 100 freestyle. Nelly Miranda Herrera has been the world champion in this event 3 times over, the last being in 2015. Patricia Pereira dos Santos, first of the 2 Brazilians. She swims in lane number 6, and there is Lydia Vieira da Cruz, 2nd Brazilian. World Championship bronze medalist last year. Rachel Watson, Paralympic champion in Rio and in Tokyo. And in lane number 4, the world record holder, Tanja Schultz of Germany. Already Tanja Schultz has been on top of the medal podium this week. She had quite a tough schedule of events, taking gold in the individual medley and also in the 100 freestyle on the same day of competition. She set the championship record to win last year, 38.09. World record stands at 36.92. She set that in Berlin, a World Para Series meet in April last year. Very quick world record time, 36.92. Tanja Schultz making her way in from the side.
As is Rachel Watson of Australia. They are in the 2 centre lanes as well.
Tanja Schultz had a great world championship so far. There's 2 gold medals, also a silver medal in the breaststroke and a silver medal in the backstroke as well. So Tanja Schultz looking for a 5th medal, looking for a 3rd gold medal. Rachel Watson, the Paralympic champion. There's Gina Butcher. Gina Butcher going from the dive. All the others starting in the water.
Yeah, Gina Butcher using that dive to get up and into the stroke. But as they go off the start, a very good start from Vieira da Cruz in lane number 3, and also Pereira dos Santos, the other Brazilian, up in 6. But now that we come to the 25 metre mark, already Schultz with that fast turnover in the centre lane, that flat stroke has taken the lead.
Tanja Schultz now, that's the 15 metre marker. She is leading. Rachel Watson trying to come back now, but the world record holder, I think it's going to be world champion again. It's close for 2nd, but not for 1st. Tanja Schultz into the wall, and she takes it in 38.90. It's silver to Pereira dos Santos, and the bronze will go to Rachel Watson, who finished hard there to get herself back in the medal positions. But no doubt about the winner, Tanya Schultz, 38.90.
It was an excellent display of sprinting in this S4 classification group. Tanya Schultz, she really has had a brilliant week here for Germany. Great to see Rachel Watson on the podium. She didn't have a great swim earlier in the week, got herself into a bit of trouble, so it's good to see that she's recovered. But look at the smile there from Pereira dos Santos, her second individual medal of the week.
A great swim at the front there by Tanya Schultz. We spoke earlier in the week about Tanya Schultz. She came into Paralympic sport. She's coached and mentored by the great Kirsten Brun. There's a very similar impairment to Tanya Schultz. Tanya Schultz, a little bit more of an impairment, but very similar stories. But look at the turnover for Tanya Schultz there.
Yeah, and she's managed to get it to exactly like you said, like her mentor Kirsten Brun, that flat stroke where they keep their body flat to the water, but their arms just come over at such a speed that they generate, because they're not powerful, but because of the rate, they move through the water very quickly.
Tanya Schultz is the world champion. She takes that one ahead of Pereira dos Santos and Rachel Watson. Men's 50 freestyle in the S4 classification. Jogi Song, gold medalist earlier this week in the breaststroke. He goes in the outside lane, in lane number 8. Paralympic bronze medalist from Italy, Luigi Beggiato, in lane number 1. Andreas Ehrenhofer, World Championship medalist last year in the individual medley, goes in lane number 7. Finalist last year at the World Championships, Ariel Malya. He goes in lane number 2. Angel Camacho Ramirez already picked up a medal. Backstroke, Camacho Ramirez. There's Takayuki Suzuki, Paralympic Games silver medalist. Winner of the gold medal in the 100 freestyle at those Paralympic Games. Ami Omar Dadon, been in world record breaking form this year. Paralympic world champion. Cameron Leslie, fastest qualifier from the heats, world champion back in 2019. Can Cameron Leslie topple the reigning world champion, world record holder, Ami Omer Dadon? Holds that record from the World Championships last year. Already seen him this week break the 100 freestyle record. So he may have this 50 freestyle record in his sights. Cameron Leslie, fastest qualifier from the heats, next to Ami Omer Dadon, world record holder and world champion in lane number 5. Four swimmers starting in the water, 4 from the blocks in this 50 freestyle S4 final.
Yeah, the swimmers getting off the blocks very well. Camacho Ramirez with a good start for Mexico there in lane number 6. But already Ami Omer Dadon with that quick arm stroke in lane 5 has hit the front. Cameron Leslie going well in lane number 4 for New Zealand. And it's those two ahead at the moment.
Well, it looks like Dadon now has gone ahead. Cameron Leslie is fighting back, trying to get on terms, but Dadon really is increasing the pace here as he comes into the closing stages now. We'll have a look at the clock. Oh, it's 1/100th outside the world record time, but it's gold again to Ami Omer Dadon. He takes it ahead of Cameron Leslie, who gave him a great battle there. Cameron Leslie in silver medal position, and Taka Suzuki with the bronze for Japan. But there, is the world record holder. He almost claimed another world record here, but it didn't matter. He claims the title in this 50 metres freestyle. Camacho Ramirez just out in the medals, but Cameron Leslie put up a great fight to the world record holder.
He did. He was really still in it with 15 metres to go, but Dodon just has such a high turnover. His disadvantage is at the start of the race, but once they're up and into the race, then he gets going, and he does have those paddles. The hands don't open fully, but they are enough. He uses his forearms to generate the speed and the power. You can just see there, it was tight at the end, and Suzuki just getting in ahead of Camacho Ramirez.
Oh, very close contest for bronze there, and for the gold and silver. And there is the champion. Ami Omer Dodon from Israel takes the title, just 1/100th outside his own world record, ahead of Cameron Leslie and Takayuki Suzuki. More 50 metres freestyle. Puniifi leads them out for New Zealand. Paralympic gold medalist in backstroke in 2021. 19-year-old Paula Novina taking her place in lane number 1. Abby Tripp already taking a medal this week, silver medal in the breaststroke earlier in the week. She goes in lane number 7. Young Chinese swimmer, 14-year-old Zhu Qiu in lane number 2. Second Chinese swimmer in this final, Zheng Xiang. She's been a champion before at the World Championships back in 2010. Tina Francesca Palazzo, the winner of the 400 freestyle earlier this week. World champion from 2019, second fastest into this final. Alice Tai from Great Britain. And the reigning world champion, Cecilia Geronimo Diaruscio. Excellent swim in qualification. Almost a full second ahead of the rest of the field. Alice Tai holds the world and championship records, both set in 2019. World champion in lane number 4, Geronimo Diaruscio. World record holder Tai in lane 5.
Well, it is Geronimo Diaruscio with the best reaction. She's up and off and into the lead, not as far ahead as she was in the heats, but she's going well in that centre lane. Expect Alice Tai of Great Britain to fight back down the latter stages, as will Palazzo of Italy, but at the moment it is Araujo Geronimo, the Brazilian, looking good.
Yeah, Geronimo Diaruscio coming through. Alice Tai in a battle with Palazzo and Jiang for silver, but it is Geronimo Diaruscio, 30.03. She'll retain her world title, and America's record for the Brazilian. Great swim from her. It's Alice Tai in the silver medal position, and it's Jiang Shengjiang with the bronze for China, just ahead of Palazzo.
Well, Geronimo Araujo's had an excellent week. She took a surprise bronze medal in the 400. Then she won the 100 metres last night, and now the 50. Alice Tai will be delighted with that. A good swim for her, but also when we saw her early in the week, she's like, I really want Geronimo to win something so that you can go, Geronimo, but you didn't do that, Paul.
I didn't.
So, you know, maybe on the podium you can do that. But they were Alice Tai's actual words to you. So you've got to deliver at some point.
I'll try my best. Geronimo Diaruscio was away quickly as we thought she might be. Palazzo and Tai don't have the best of starts, but they will have better finishes than the Brazilian. The Brazilian had an edge. She wanted to get under that 30-second mark, I think. 30.03 was the winning time. It was a lifetime best and America's record. Geronimo takes the title in an America's record. 30.03. Alice Tai in second. And Jiang Shengjiang in third for China. Beto Amadeo, 400 freestyle gold medalist, the very first event of these championships. He goes in his 50 freestyle in lane number 8. Great support for the Portuguese swimmer Diogo Cancela. Goes in lane number 1. The Halim Mohammed from Malaysia. His debut at the major championships. He goes in 7. Wu Hongyang, another swimmer making his debut at these world championships in lane number 2. Former European champion Nicole Golas of Poland goes in lane number 6. And the world champion, the reigning world champion, Gabriel Silva de Souza. Great medal in the 100 freestyle, but he was behind this man, Noah Jaffe, the 100 meter champion from the USA. Fastest from qualification, the world champion back in 2019, Dimosenis Miklenzakis from Greece. Two previous world champions in this one. Miklenzakis goes in 4, Silva de Souza in 3. Miklenzakis 27.00 in qualification. Noah Jaffe just 900s behind. Gabriel Silva de Souza had a great start in the 100 freestyle yesterday. Be hoping to repeat that in this final.
Well, it will be Silva de Souza and Miklenzakis that look to use that underwater well, and they have started exceptionally well. Jaffe will try to fight back as he did in the heats, but at the moment it is just de Souza de Silva in the lead from Miklenzakis.
Miklenzakis, I think, just pulling through there in lane number 4. Noah Jaffe trying to come back here. It's going to be Miklenzakis into the wall first. It is 27.01. A good finish from Noah Jaffe for the silver, and bronze to Silva de Souza. But the world champion, he gets the title back. He won it in 2019, silver in 2022, but gold for Miklenzakis in 2023. He is the champion for Greece.
Well, it was an excellent swim. It was just 1/100th slower than he went in the heats this morning. That is consistency for you. Right there, an excellent swim from Jaffe as well. Again, just slightly slower than he went this morning. Silva de Souza did go fractionally quicker than he went this morning, but they finished in the positions that they qualified for this final in.
Oh, just with a touch there, Miklenzakis. Noah Jaffe was finishing really strongly there. Silva de Souza just beaten for that silver medal position there by the American. Miklenzakis regains the world title in the men's 50 freestyle SA ahead of Noah Jaffe, who takes silver, and Gabriel Silva de Souza, who takes bronze. Well, we can take a breath now, Liz. Victory ceremonies.
Well, I feel like there's been a lot of action in that first block of races.
Active Chris Brindley, winner of the bronze medal, representing Ukraine, Anna Honta.
Well, Anna Honta is having an excellent week here. Not really known as a breaststroker, so she'll be delighted with that bronze medal.
always has a smile on the face. Anna Honta. Bronze this time for the Ukrainian.
Winner of the silver medal, representing Great Britain, Grace Harvey.
It's silver to Great Britain's Grace Harvey in this 100 metres breaststroke SB5. What a good contest she had with Verena Schott from Germany. It's silver this time for Harvey.
Winner of the gold medal and Manchester 2023 World Champion, representing Germany, Verena Schott.
Verena Schott back on top of the medal podium again. Last world title in this event was in 2015. An excellent contest against Grace Harvey. Two great friends. Gold to Verena Schott of Germany.
The national anthem of Germany. Manchester, give it up for your world championship
Verena Schott
medalists.
is the world champion again in this 100 metres breaststroke SB5, alongside her great friend Grace Harvey and Anna Honta. Well, Germany started off well.
And now, the victory ceremony for the men's 100 metres breaststroke SB5.
Breaststroke for men.
Winner of the bronze
SB5.
medal, representing Ukraine, Danilo Semenikin.
Danilo Semenikin, another newcomer for the Ukrainian team. They brought a young team here, some experienced campaigners as well as youngsters. The youngsters have stepped up and claimed some world medals, so great swim from Semenikin.
Winner of the silver medal, representing Switzerland, Leo McRae.
Silver medal for Leo McRae. To add to the silver medal he won at last year's World Championships. He wanted to take that off the tray himself. Impatient to get that medal round his neck, Leo McRae.
Or just being super helpful.
You always look on the bright side of things.
I try.
Winner of the
Great
gold
swim
medal
from Leo McRae.
and
Great time.
Manchester
Silver medal for him.
2023 World Champion, representing Spain, Antoni Ponce Bertran.
It was silver last night in the individual medley for Antoni Ponce Bertran. He takes the gold this time in the 100 metres breaststroke. He's world champion again. Excellent swim from Ponce Bertran. Gold for Spain.
the national anthem of Spain. Manchester, give it up.
Tony Pons-Bertrand, the champion again. Theo McCree, silver medal for the Swiss swimmer. And bronze to Ukraine. Anthony Pons-Bertrand not singing his Spanish national anthem, Liz Johnson, because?
There are no words to the Spanish national anthem.
Oh. You've been listening.
You taught me well. One of your quiz questions now. One of your many quiz questions.
And now,
I've learned lots sat next to you over the years.
400 meters
We haven't really got time for
freestyle
quiz questions in
S9.
these finals, because the presentations and the races coming thick and fast in the final sessions.
No one needs to listen to my bad quiz answers.
Winner
So women's
of the
400
bronze medal,
freestyle
representing
ceremony.
Great Britain, Tony Shaw.
Tony Shaw takes the bronze medal for Great Britain. A superb swim from Tony Shaw. She will be absolutely delighted with that bronze medal. Tony Shaw had an up and down year to win a medal at the World Championships. She would be really happy about that.
Winner of the silver medal, representing Croatia, Emma Mesic.
Emma Mesic. What a swim from the young Croatian. We saw her fans in the crowd a little bit earlier on tonight. She was 7th place at the World Championships last year. The young Croatian swimmer, the teenager, stepped up tonight. What a swim in that final to take silver. She was closing it on the eventual winner as well.
Gold medal and Manchester 2023 World Champion, representing Australia, Lakeisha Patterson.
Lakeisha Patterson, the champion again. She took the gold in 2019 World Championships. Was forced to sit out last year in Madeira, but she is back. What a swim from the Australian. World champion, Lakeisha Patterson.
The national anthem of Australia. Manchester, give it up for your World Championship medalists.
I think we'll have 3 happy medalists on the podium for this 400 freestyle this night. First time we've seen Emma Mičić on that podium. Pretty sure it won't be the last, Liz.
No, look how tall she is.
Well done, Lakeisha Patterson. She said that 400 freestyle focus event for Lakeisha
And
Patterson.
now, the victory
Watch out
ceremony
for
for
her
the
in
men's
Paris next year.
400 meters freestyle S9.
Men's 400 freestyle, S9 classification now. Another cracking race, this one. Great contest.
Winner of the bronze medal, representing Australia, Brendan Hall.
Brendan Hall, a world record holder, set that record 10 years ago. 10 years later, he's still on the podium at the World Championships. Brendan Hall from Australia, great swim there. Man, he's been
Winner
3
of
times
the
a champion.
silver medal, representing France, Hugo Didier.
Another silver this week for Hugo Didier. One of the stars of this French team. Thought he would have a chance to be on top of the podium today. He certainly went out very fast on world record pace in the early stages. Silver again to the Frenchman.
Winner of the gold medal and Manchester 2023 world champion, representing Italy, Simone Barlam.
Another gold medal to Simone Barlam. He retains his title in this 400 meters freestyle. He was out there in lane number 2. But he paced it well in the early stages, came through in the last half of that race to retain that title in the 400
the national
freestyle.
anthem of Italy. Manchester, give it up for your World Championship medalists.
First time tonight for the Italian national anthem. Is that right, Liz?
It is. 4 medal ceremonies, 4 different national anthems.
Any new ones tonight?
Not yet. You're just testing me, aren't you?
I am, yes.
My heart skips a beat when you ask me a potentially difficult question.
No, you can handle it.
Most of the time. Turned out I couldn't handle it this morning.
No, I want to ask you about your husband's record
Yeah.
at World Champs.
Yeah.
Well, I'm sure he'll forgive you.
My argument is he's got a lot of them, so I can't keep track of them all.
Might get another one
Well,
tonight.
so much going on
Swimming the
inside
heats
pool
of
and on
the relay this
podium
morning. Brazil have
tonight.
got a good chance
If you'd
in the
like
final.
to
So
take home a memento
if the team
of this fantastic championship,
win a medal in the relay,
the
your
merchandise
husband will
stand
claim another
has everything
World
you
Championship
need
medal. Those
to
who
get.
swim the heat, so
Water
get medals
bottles,
as well.
Get your own bucket
This is true. That's going to be a very tight race
Modelled so
this evening at the end
stylishly
of the programme.
by our medal presenters.
Got to entertain us before then, though.
It's the fans of Imomičić, they will be delighted with that performance that she had. A young swimmer there in that 400, and as you said, really tall. I mean, quite often, you know, see the swimmers with the leg amputations as do the distance events. She looks a star in the making. Next final on its way is the 50 meters butterfly in the S7 classification. Julia Gaffney leading them out, silver medalist in the backstroke and in the individual medley. Anna Nishida, finalist in the Paralympic Games in Tokyo. Our finalist in the World Championships here in Manchester. Sara Vargas Blanco, 3 golds last year in the World Championships in the S6 class. She's moved up to S7. She now competes with the likes of Tess Rootliff. 2 gold medals to her name this week in the breaststroke and the individual medley. Daniel Doris, world and Paralympic champion in this event. Also a gold medalist in the backstroke, where she just held off the challenge of Julia Gaffney in the closing stages. There's Gaffney. What a great battle that was between Gaffney and Daniel Doris. That was in the hundreds, only 50 this time. Daniel Doris, the world record holder, the championship record holder. She won the Paralympic title in Tokyo. She'll be the favourite to retain her world title here. 2 Canadians in this one, Daniel Doris and Tess Rootliff. 1 American, 1 Colombian and 1 Japanese.
Yeah, Rootliff got off the block well, but expect Doris to lead with that underwater, and it will be Doris that leads the way as the rest of the field try to chase her down, much like we saw in the backstroke, but Doris going very well at the front.
Yeah, Daniel Doris with a good start, but here comes Tess Rootliff. She's in great form this week. It looks like it's going to be Canada 1 and 2 here, but which way is it going to go? Daniel Doris holding up the challenge of Tess Rootliff here. It looks like Doris is going to retain her title. She does in 33.98. Tess Rootliff in second. It's 1 and 2 to Canada. It's a championship record for Daniel Doris. And the 3rd position goes to Julia Gaffney of the USA, just ahead of Sara Vargas Blanco from Colombia. But there's the 2 Canadians. Daniel Doris smiles. Gaffney made it onto the podium again. She should be happy with that swim in the outside lane. It's 1 and 2 to Canada though.
Yeah, great swimming there from Gaffney to get on that podium. Doris, though, strong. We said it's always difficult for Doris because she knows she's going to be in front, and then people are just going to be chasing her down. She's just got to put your head down and swim to the wall and will it towards you as quickly as possible. She's had 2 races like that have gone her way here in Manchester. She's in great form. The Canadians having a really good meet here in Manchester.
Now Tess Rootliff not far behind, just an arm stroke behind Tess Rootliff, but there's the champion. Daniel Doris retains her world title in a championship record ahead of Tess Rootliff, her teammate, and Julia Gaffney from the USA. Men's 50 metres butterfly S7. Marian Kuznetsova, first of 3 Ukrainians in this final. Indian Commonwealth Games swimmer last year in Birmingham. Suyas Jarav, World Championship bronze medalist from last year. Inaki Vasilov from Argentina. 4th place in the Paralympic Games was To Wing Soo from Singapore. He goes in lane number 2. Andrei Trusov on world record breaking form this week. He is the reigning world champion in this one. Won that title last year. Christian Sari has been a medalist at the World Championships before. The South African had a good heat swim in lane number 3. Evgeny Bodaiko, medalist in this event and a champion back in 2013, the Ukrainian Carlos Serrano Zarate. Well, silver medalist behind Trusov in the World Championships last year, was fastest from the heats. The only swimmer under the 29-second mark, under the 30-second mark I should say. Trusov holds a championship record at 29.28. He goes in lane number 6. Serrano Zarate, very quick starter. Bodaiko in between the fastest qualifier and the world champion. There is Trusov.
Well, Serrano Zarate got off the block well. Sadi always looks to get a good start for South Africa. The green hat in lane 3 popping up. But it is Serrano Zarate going well. Also going well up there in 6. The man in form, Trusov of the Ukraine. He's got that black hat. It is at the moment him and Serrano Zarate.
Well, coming into the closing stages now, is it going to be Trusov again? He does get it. At 28.92, a championship record for Andrei Trusov. He retains his title. Another great swim from the Ukrainian. Well, Carlos Serrano Zarate did everything he could. It was his fastest time of the year, 29.28. And it is bronze to Evgeny Bodaiko. Great to see him back on the podium for Ukraine. But Trusov, the champion, he's been on great form this week. Another record, this time a championship record for Trusov.
He's got such reach. Trusov got very long arms and he uses them well. He comes through strongly at the end of the race. He's a very tall figure. Doesn't always get off to the best of starts, but he comes through strongly at the end. Another very successful event there for him. Serrano Zarate did do everything to give himself the best chance, but it just wasn't enough in those closing stages to stop that power of Trusov touching the wall first.
That's a little bit of a glide at the end there from Trusov, a championship record. Not too far away from the world record mark as well. Well, the result hasn't been confirmed yet, Liz. We're not there yet.
As I let out a big sigh. Ooh, hold the breath.
Oh, I think there has been a disqualification. We're just seeing it here at the venue. It doesn't affect the medal positions though. Andrei Trusov takes the gold in the championship record time. Carlos Serrano Zarate in 2nd. And Bodaiko, another world medal for him. His 22nd world medal. Women's S12. Léa Morceau from France goes in the outside lane, a finalist at last year's World Championships. Goes Karina Petrokovičová from Slovakia. Another final here at these championships for the Slovakian. Maria Delgado Nadal, silver medalist in the butterfly earlier this week. Alicia Berra, 2 bronze medals to her name at these championships. She can do something from lane number 2. Anna Stetsenko, the world bronze medalist who anchored the relay team for Ukraine home to gold medal a couple of days ago. Here is Maria Carolina Gomez Santiago. She'll be the favourite for this one, world Paralympic champion. Jenna Jones had a very good heat swim with an oceanic record to qualify in 2nd position behind Luceline da Silva Souza. World Championship gold medalist last year in the relays. 2 from Brazil. Long-standing world record held by Savchenko. Hannah Russell holds the championship record, the Great Britain swimmer. two from Brazil in this final. Jenna Jones had a very good heat swim, the Australian. We saw some world record-breaking swims from Maria Carolina Gomez Santiago. She goes in lane number 3 next to her teammate Da Silva Souza, with Jenna Jones, the yellow cap of Australia, in lane number 5.
Well, there's opportunity to medal all across this pool, but it is Gomez Santiago that will be the pre-race favourite. She's 2.5 seconds quicker than anyone else in the field this year, and she's leading by a body length as we come into the turn. The tappers doing their job now. It is Gomez Santiago that goes over first from her compatriot Da Silva Souza, with Alessia Berra having a great first 50 to turn third.
Well, it is another great swim from Maria Carolina Gomez Santiago. She set a world record in the 50 freestyle. She hasn't held this world record in the 100 freestyle. It looks like it's going to be her against the clock. Da Silva Souza going well, Stetsenko going well, but it is Gomez Santiago coming into the wall now. A great time from her. It's a championship record. She takes it ahead of Stetsenko in the silver medal position, and Da Silva Souza makes it 2 medals for Brazil. She takes the bronze just ahead of Alessia Berra, who misses out by 5/100ths of a second for the bronze medal position.
Well, what a swim for that lady there, Anna Stetsenko. She's a 400-metre freestyle specialist in the past, and that endurance brought her from 5th at the turn to 2nd at the finish. But Gomez Santiago having an excellent meet here to take another gold medal. That's her 4th of the week.
She absolutely dominated that one from the front, as we thought she might do. It was comfortable qualification for the Brazilian. It was her teammate Da Silva Souza who's fastest from the heats, but in that final there was only going to be one winner. There's a battle for silver. Stetsenko coming in just ahead of Da Silva Souza, and just out of the shot was Alessia Berra, who was very close behind Da Silva Souza, 5/100ths of a second separating her from the bronze medal position. Maria Carolina Gomez Santiago takes another gold medal here in Manchester, ahead of Stetsenko and Da Silva Souza. It's the turn of the men. Borja Sanz-de-Mayo, World Championship finalist last year. Douglas Matera won sensational gold medal in the butterfly earlier this week almost from an outside lane. What can he do? Maulana Rifki Yavianda very nearly took Indonesia's first World Championship medal in the backstroke the other day. Alex Pilareo Martin, the 19-year-old medalist in breaststroke yesterday. There's Maxim Varaxa, gold medalist in the 50 freestyle. He has been champion in this event before. There's Kilian Portal, the 16-year-old. What a great swim he had in qualification. Can he continue that good run of form for the Portals? Stephen Clegg, world silver medalist in lane number 5 for Great Britain. World champion from last year, the Paralympic champion from Azerbaijan, Raman Salai. Raman Salai and Stephen Clegg have had some great head-to-head battles. Throw into the mix this man, Maxim Varaxa, the world record holder, set that in 2009, the championship record from 2013. And also the young French swimmer, the 16-year-old Kilian Portal, who had such a good heat swim. Raman Salai, the world and Paralympic champion, in 4. Stephen Clegg from Great Britain, the host nation, in 5.
Well, a great reaction from Great Britain, Stephen Clegg in lane number 5. After the heats this morning, it was Raman Salai that sent a message to the rest of the field. He's looking good in that centre lane. Also going well up in 6, it is Varaksa, the sprint specialist. Those two out in front as we go into the turn.
Yeah, Maxim Varaksa, I think it's going to be first over here. 25.06 Salai just behind. Matera going well in lane number 1 again. Can he produce a shock again? Clegg in 4th position, but coming through strongly in the middle. Varaksa looking very strong indeed. He took the 50 freestyle title. First in a long time, Varaksa. He's holding on, but here comes Salai and Clegg in the middle lanes. It's going to be Raman Salai, I think, who's going to be on top of the podium for the first time this week. Clegg very close, but Salai will take the title in 53.32. A great finish from Stephen Clegg to get silver. And Maxim Varaksa on the podium again in 3rd.
Well, it's been a long wait this week for Salai to get that gold medal. Finally, it's happened for him. Stephen Clegg, an excellent swim for the silver. And Maxim Varaksa, a bit like Brendan Hall in that S9 400 metres freestyle. He's still got it, he's still there. That world record from 2009, that European Championships in Reykjavik back in Iceland, he was untouchable. And he's still, he hasn't been top, he hasn't been featuring quite so highly in recent years, but he's come in to this meet very well, and he's definitely found that speed again.
Yeah, he was first out at the 50. Stephen Clegg finishing like a train there, the Great Britain swimmer. Just couldn't get on terms with Raman Salai. Raman Salai has been on the podium this week, but not on the top spot. He is now. Raman Salai for Azerbaijan takes the gold ahead of Stephen Clegg, and a bronze for Maxim Varaksa. Medal presentations for the women's 100 metres butterfly for the S10 class. Jasmine Greenwood took it out fast, led at the 50-metre mark. Couldn't quite hold the pace down that second 50. She was silver medalist last year, another medal to the Australian in this event. Bronze this time. Lisa Kruger looks delighted to be on this medal podium. 2 good swims today, great heat swim. A great final swim from Lisa Kruger. She was a world champion last year, silver medalist this time, but great performance from Lisa Kruger. Rogers in her first major international competition claims gold in the 100 metres butterfly S10. A European record time of 105.48.
Manchester, give it up for your World Championship.
What a fantastic debut this has been for Faye Rogers. She takes gold in the 100 butterfly S10. been a really good debut, hasn't it, Liz?
It has. That's her third medal of the week. That was the event she qualified in. She'll be delighted with that. She almost looks a bit shocked.
The victory ceremony for the men.
She does. She has done all week.
Butterfly S10.
Better believe it. You're there, top of the podium, Faye. No stranger to the podium as the man in the middle.
Winner of the bronze medal, representing Australia, Cole Pearce.
Cole Pearce picks up another medal at the major championships. Australians doing well tonight. Picking up a few medals so far.
Winner of the silver medal, representing Ukraine, Igor Nimchenko.
The young man from Ukraine. Ukraine have got an excellent record in the S10 class. Maxim Krypak, we had seen a couple of years ago. Could this be the successor to the Ukrainian? Great performance from Igor Nimchenko for silver.
And Manchester 2023 World Champion. Representing Italy, Stefano Raimondi.
Stefano Raimondi, another gold medal here in Manchester. He was one of the top performers at last year's World Championships. He's going the same way about it here at these championships. Fourth gold medal for Raimondi. Takes the title in the 100 butterfly.
Of Italy. Manchester, give it up for your World Championship medalists.
Another gold medal for Raimondi. Nimchenko, a young Ukrainian, and Cole Pearce on the medal podium again. Can anyone stop Raimondi? Liz?
Well, they're running out of time if they want to try.
And now, the victory ceremony for the women's 50 metres freestyle.
Let's check the multi-medalist, don't we? I think Guo from China was leading yesterday. 6 medals in all, including his 2 relays.
It was just that 50 freestyle, wasn't it? Where he didn't get a medal, everything else. He's going pretty well. I think he's got another chance tonight as well with a relay swim being brought in for that final.
Yeah, strong team for the Italians. Don't know where the relay's going to go.
Of the bronze medal,
Women's 50 freestyle,
Rachel
PS4.
Watson.
It's Rachel Watson. Didn't have a good 100 freestyle, but she's made amends there. Great 50 swim.
Yeah, it was excellent to see her make this podium after that swim earlier in the week. Didn't look as she might not be able to continue the meet, but she's bounced back and she's pleased with that medal and the B.
Winner of the silver medal, representing Brazil, Patricia Pereira dos Santos.
Pereira dos Santos came through strongly. She had a good start Pereira de Santos. That's what made the difference, I think. Ahead of the field in the early stages.
I was going to say she's having a good week here. Another medal
Winner
for
of the gold
the Brazilian.
medal and Manchester 2023 world champion. Representing Germany, Tanja Scholz.
The world record holder is the world champion again. Tanja Scholz of Germany. And we got used last year to seeing her over the freestyle event. She's branched out, hasn't she, for other events, Tanja Scholz?
Yeah, like you said, she had that tough double earlier in the week. 2 swims within 30 minutes, 2 gold medals, and another one.
The national
here.
anthem of Germany. Manchester, give it up for your World Championship medalists.
There's a medalist in the 50 freestyle S4. Fair bit of yellow on that podium.
Yeah. We've said that, haven't we? When we've had a couple of podiums where the Australians and the Brazilians have stood next to each other. That brings that yellow glow. Germans having a good night. That's their 2nd gold medal. There's Verena Schott on the phone. Just at the bottom of that shot there. Probably calling home.
And now, the victory ceremony for the men's 50 metres freestyle S4.
Last medal presentation of the set. S4 50 freestyle. Another new
Winner
for you
of the
tonight,
bronze medal, representing Japan,
Yes, sir.
Takayuki Suzuki.
Suzuki on the podium again. Japanese swimmer. Medals, of course, in Tokyo a couple of years back. Another experienced campaigner. His first Paralympic gold back in Beijing in 2008. Bronze this
Winner
time in the
of
50
the
freestyle
silver medal,
for Suzuki.
representing New Zealand, Cameron Leslie.
Leslie. Great effort by Cameron Leslie. Try and get on terms with the world record holder. Wasn't too far away. Another medal to Leslie. Another medal to New Zealand.
Winner of the gold medal and Manchester 2023 world champion. Representing Israel, Ami Omer Dadaon.
Gold medal to Dadaon. He's dominating these freestyle events. Took a gold medal in 100 freestyle in a world record time. He's only 1/100th outside his own record mark in this 50. So he's done the 100 and
The national
50
anthem
freestyle
of
double.
Israel.
Ami Omer Dadaon.
Manchester, give it up for your World Championship medalist.
He's been on great form, hasn't he, Daron?
Yeah, when he got that 100 metres freestyle out the way, I think that was a great weight off his mind.
As you said, Liz, in the commentary, the start is often the part of the race where he struggles with. If he gets the start right, then the rest are in trouble.
Yeah, definitely. And that's what's happened this week. He's got up and on level terms with them much quicker than he has done in the past.
In lane 8, representing Thailand, Natarani Kachon
Women's 200 metres individual medley in the SM14 classification. Those swimmers with an intellectual impairment, led out by 17-year-old Kajun Mata. Louise Fiddis for Great Britain, the World Championship bronze medalist from last year. Paige Leonhardt, World Champion last year in the butterfly. Bobby Maskell, silver medalist in backstroke. A couple of days ago at these championships. Chan Yu Lam, the 19-year-old from Hong Kong in lane 6. Pernilla Lindberg, champion in 2017 World Championships in this event. A reigning champion from Great Britain, Bethany Firth. Fastest qualifier from the heats, Aira Kinoshita. Kinoshita, the fastest swimmer this year in this event. Bethany Firth, World Champion last year.
SM14 final.
Paralympic champion in 2016, Bethany Firth. She's already the champion in the backstroke this week. 3 from the host nation in this one. Bethany Firth, second fastest from the heats. The world champion goes in lane number 5.
The swimmers in the centre lanes were the 2 fastest times in the world this year to get those lanes for this final. Going well in the early stages. It is Firth in lane 5 for Great Britain. She's attacking this to try and get ahead in the early stages, but going well down in 1 and 2. It's Phyllis and Maskell, her teammates.
Yeah, Great Britain having a good start to this one. It might be 1, 2, 3 at the first turn. That's what they are. Maskell, Fiddis and Firth. They lead the way. It's very close though. Kinoshita in 4th position. Chan Yu Lam in 5th there. A really good swim at the front here by Bethany Firth. She's gone on to the backstroke and she has extended that lead over the swimmers in the centre.
Well, Firth and Maskell both have excellent backstrokes, but Kinoshita has a brilliant breaststroke. Also going well there. 1 lane up from Firth is Chan Yu Lam of Hong Kong. As we go into the halfway turn, it will be Bethany Firth that leads the way from Maskell, with Chan in 3rd position.
Well, Kinoshita in 4th position, still in 4th, but this breaststroke's very strong for the Japanese swimmer. But can she catch Bethany Firth? Bethany Firth has gone out for this one. She's gone out really hard. Maskell still going well in lane number 2. Firth still holding on to the lead. Here comes Kinoshita as we expected. Chan going well in lane number 6, but is Bethany Firth just about going to hold on to this lead as they come into the final turn?
Well, Kinoshita coming back with every stroke here, the Japanese athlete in lane 4, but Bethany Firth will turn first onto the final leg. 150.30 from 150.76, with Poppy Maskell currently in bronze medal position.
Well, real head-to-head now. Kinoshita and Bethany Firth, the world champion against the world leader here. Bethany Firth keeping an eye on the Japanese swimmer. Firth digging in deep. Kinoshita trying to come back now. Bethany Firth has the edge. Here comes Kinoshita in the final stages here. She's alongside Bethany Firth. Firth kicks again and gets the touch. 2:24.17 ahead of Kinoshita. Firth takes the title again. What a swim from her. Poppy Maskell claims the bronze from lane number 2, but Bethany Firth, the champion again.
Well, Bethany Firth has been made to work for the titles that she's won this week. It's been a long time since we've seen her be challenged quite as much as she has at these World Championships. She'll be relieved to win. You can tell she worked hard because it's not a huge celebration there. She used all of that energy. An excellent time there. An Asian record for Ira Kanishita of Japan to get that silver medal, and Poppy Maskell of Great Britain continuing her excellent form here in Manchester.
Well, Bethany Firth, well, she went out in the opening stages. Knew that Kinoshita had a very strong breaststroke. We found that out in the heats. Bethany Firth just looking to maintain that advantage as they came to the end of the breaststroke. Just got in ahead on that final turn, and down the final freestyle leg, Kinoshita looked like she was going past Firth at one point, but Firth dug in on the final few meters, and it just got the touch by 15/100ths of a second. Bethany Firth is the world champion again. She takes gold for Great Britain ahead of Irie Kanishita, and Poppy Maskell takes the bronze for the GB team. The men's SM14 race on its way out. 3 from Great Britain in this one as well. Wong Hong Yi goes in lane 8. Cameron Vernkoom, second world final for him in lane number 1. Dmitry Vanzenko, swimming in his 4th world championships, he goes in lane number 7. William Ellard, silver medalist in the 200 freestyle earlier this week, goes in lane number 2. Ricky Bettar swam a very good heat, medalist in the Paralympic Games in the relay for Australia. Rhys Darby making his debut at the international competition, the major international. He had a good heat swim in 3. Vasil Krajinic, European champion, goes in lane number 5. The world silver medalist and the in-form swimmer this week, Nicholas Bennett from Canada. Bennett took a gold in the 200 freestyle. Also took silver medal in the breaststroke. So what can he do in this 200 meters individual medley? Bennett will start as favourite. He was fastest from the heats, big advantage over the rest of the field. 3 from Great Britain in this men's 200 meters individual medley SM14. But the Canadian in lane number 4 will be the favourite.
Bennett in 4 for Canada's having the week of his life at these championships here in Manchester. He was almost 3 seconds clear of the rest of the field after the heat this morning, but there were 6 of the remaining 7 swimmers separated by less than a second, so they'll all feel like they've got a real opportunity here for a challenge for the medals.
Oh, very close at the end of the butterfly. Who's going to get the touch? Well, Dmitry Vanzenko, it was just 1/100th ahead of Bennett, 2/100ths ahead of Bettar. Very, very tight indeed in the early stages. In 4th position at that time was William Ellard, but going through on the backstroke very fast as Ricky Bettar picked it up really fast on that backstroke. Vanzenko going well in 7, but Bennett in that middle lane might just be edging it into the halfway point.
They are the 3 that were out in front as they approached the red zone to the halfway point. It will be Bennett over first, just 2/100ths ahead of Bettar, with Vanzenko still in 3rd position. This is their breaststroke leg. Often their breaststroke splits the field on a 200 metres individual medley. The man who shot there, Nathan Bennett, had an excellent individual breaststroke swim to take the silver medal, and he is now moving clear of the field, going well down in lane number 1 is Verncoom for Great Britain on this breaststroke leg. He's brought himself back into contention here. Also going well in 5 now is Granick.
Yeah, Krajnic pulling through now, but it is Nicholas Bennett who has got the edge here. He is away and clear of the rest of the field. It's a real fight for the silver and bronze medal positions between, well, 5 or 6 swimmers, but Bennett has got the edge over the rest of the field. Nicholas Bennett is going to come away and he's going to claim another gold medal here. Rhys Darby coming back for Great Britain, maybe into second place, 1 lane down from Bennett. But here is the Canadian into the wall and he will take the title. 2:07.98. It was Rhys Darby who claims the silver. Great finish from the Great Britain swimmer. And the bronze medal, well, that will go to Vanzenko, who wins that close contest just ahead of Vasyl Krajnic, his countrymate from Ukraine. But no doubt about the winner. That was a superb time, just half a second outside the world record mark.
Honestly, Nicholas Bennett is in the form of his life here this week at these World Championships in Manchester. Another gold medal for Canada. They are having a good night here on day number 5. That race had everything except the world record holder. Gabriel Bandera didn't make this final. And as we said, there was opportunity then all over the pool. What a swim for Rhys Darby on that final leg. The freestyle leg. He did it in the heats. He came back from nowhere and he did it again. The British swimmer down here at the bottom of your screen. He didn't really feature for a lot of the race. He turned 5th. That was his best position the whole way through the race. Turned 5th and 3rd length, and then he came through for that silver medal. An excellent bronze for Vanzenko, who started well and finished well.
Nicholas Bennett takes the gold ahead of Rhys Darby. We take silver and Vanzenko with the bronze. S11 final 4 women making their way out. 100 freestyle. Ana Luz Pejotero in her 5th World Championship. She goes in lane number 8. Hamome Shura in lane number 1, a Paralympic Games finalist. Scarlett Humphrey in her 2nd World Championship. She goes in lane number 7, the Great Britain swimmer. Katarina Kachuk goes in lane 2, member of that gold medal winning Ukrainian relay team yesterday. Margia, 2 golds to her name already. The Chinese swimmer, she goes in lane number 6. Her countrymate is Wang Jinyi, silver medalist at the Paralympic Games in backstroke in lane number 3. 3rd Chinese swimmer, Paralympic Games champion Li Guzi goes in 5. Fastest from the heats, the world champion in 2019, the world record holder Lisette Bronsma. Lisette Bronsma surrounded by 3 Chinese swimmers. She is the world record holder. She set that in 2018. She set the championship record this morning in the qualification heats. Full lineup for this one: Shura in 1, Kachuk in 2, Wang in 3, Bronsma in 4, Lee in 5, Ma in 6, Humphrey in 7, and Pejotero in 8. Bronsma, world record holder, has been on great form this week. This is the S11 class, of course. Swimmers with no vision, they'll all be wearing blacked out goggles, so anything can happen in this final. Good start from the middle 4 lanes there. They are stretching away from the others in the early stages.
Here we can see Brunsbelt on the left now and Li Guzi on the right of that shot. But it is going well at the moment. In lane number 6, Margia, and down in 3, Wang Jinyi. They'll all go into the turn together, and it is Brunsma that gets her feet to the wall first. She had an excellent swim this morning, almost perfectly for her. She's just found the lane rope there. Now she's currently in 3rd position, just behind Wang and Margia, but Margia has just gone right over to the other side of the lane rope. And Brunsma, now she's gone from right to left, but she is still in the lead, swimming right there with Wang. But Brunsma leads.
Yeah, Brunsma into the finish now. Wang very close behind, all on the touch, all on the tap. And it's Brunsma takes the title. 106.45 for Lisette Brunsma. It was nip and tuck, but Brunsma will claim the gold, and she is delighted with that one. It's silver to Wang, only 0.2 of a second behind, and Margia will take the bronze. Well, it had everything, that final. Lisette Brunsma just coming through. She was side by side with Wang. They must have felt each other on those lane ropes. They were really, really close as they came down. Margia, well, she challenged, but then she had a collision. And Lisette Brunsma taking the gold medal. What a swim from Lisette Brunsma.
Well, she's absolutely ecstatic. She's jumping in the air through the lanes as she goes over those lane ropes. So she's just reached the side now. But it was nothing to separate them in the early stages, all four in a row. Brunsma did get away well. She was the quickest off the block. But all three Chinese swimmers were swimming at quite a speed, and it looked like whilst Brunsma had the tightest turn, Margia had the better off the wall. But then there was a point in the race where Margia just sort of pinged off the lane ropes, and whilst it didn't go perfectly for Brunsma, her touch at the end was what won her that race.
I said Brunsma, she was the champion in 2019. Need confirmation of this, of course. The black tote goggles have to be checked. I said Brunsma is confirmed as the world champion. 106.45 to win that one, ahead of Wang and ahead of Margia. What a superb swim there from Lisette Brunsma. Now it's the turn of the men. Wojciech Makowski, European silver medalist back in 2018. He goes in lane number 8. Matias de Souza, medalist in this event back in 2015, the Brazilian. He goes in 1. Marco Meneses, a medalist at his home European Championships last year in Madeira. Roger Dorsman, 2 gold medals already to his name this week. Dorsman, the reigning champion from last year. Mikhail Serbin, European silver medalist in this event. Daniel Chufarov. Wow, 2 world records to the Ukrainian this week. What can he do? But here is Edgaras Matakis, the European champion. He goes in lane 5 for Lithuania, trying to pick up their first medal of the week. He qualified second behind this man, Hua Dongdong, world champion from 2019. Dorsman, championship record holder, set up winning the title last year. Again, the S11 classification. No vision at all for the swimmers. Will be wearing the black tote goggles. Hua Dongdong, fastest from the heats. Matakis, the European champion. Dorsman, the world champion and championship record holder. Chinese swimmer, the only swimmer under the 59-second mark. He goes in lane number 4. Dorsman in 2.
Well, Dorsman always has an excellent reaction to the starting signal. He got off well there in lane number 2. So did Hua Dongdong in lane number 4 for China. He's going very well down this first 50 meters. Matakis going well in lane 5 for Lithuania. It's very tight behind Hua, who will be over first in a time of 26.82.
Yeah, Chufarov's come through for third as well. It was a good turn for Dorsman though. You see him there, just leading the field now as they go down this final 50 metres. Dorsman just going over to the right side of his lane there. Chufarov is really taking it to the Dutchman here. It's going to be these two, I think, Chufarov and Dorsman coming in absolutely together. It might be Chufarov in lane number 3 now. He's going to take the title. Danilo Chufarov will take the title ahead of Dorsman. And a really fast finish for Mikhailo Serbin to get him up into the bronze medal position ahead of Huadongdong and Matakas. But what a good last 50 for Danilo Chufarov. A gold medal again for the Ukrainian.
Well, he's another swimmer who's having an excellent week at these championships here in the Manchester Aquatic Centre. He swam very well there. He turned in third, strong second 50 to come through there in first position. Roger Dorsman, he always has an excellent turn. He's got brilliant race skills. And it was silver this time for the Dutchman.
Yeah, it was very good start from Huadongdong there. There's the tap from the Chinese support staff there. But as they came into the closing stages, it was Danilo Chufarov who just had the lead there. Around about half a stroke from Roger Dorsman. And there's the battle for bronze. Great finish from Mikhailo Serbin. But Chufarov is the champion and he celebrates. So Black Tuck goggles being checked before we can confirm the result. There is the champion. Assuming everything's okay.
Yeah, what a finish from his teammate again though. Mikhailo Serbin, another bronze medal.
The result is confirmed. Danilo Chufarov takes his third gold medal of the week. He wins the 100 freestyle ahead of Roger Dorsman and Mikhailo Serbin. Back to the medal ceremonies, Liz.
By head of World
I feel like we got to those very quickly.
Winner of the bronze medal.
No rest for us.
Representing People's Republic of China, Jiang Shengnan.
Jiang Shengyang, a medalist again at the World Championships. Said she was a medalist, gold medalist back in 2010 World Championships. She's had a great return to form here. Chinese swimmer taking the bronze medal, 31.07.
Winner of the silver medal, representing Great Britain, Alice Tai.
Alice Tai takes a silver medal in the women's 50 freestyle S8. Delighted to be back on the medal podium again, Alice Tai.
Winner of the gold medal and Manchester 2023 World Champion. Representing Brazil, Cecilia Kathleen Geronimo de Araújo.
Another gold medal for Cecilia Geronimo de Araújo. Sprint freestyles is very much her domain. She took the 100 freestyle, she's done the double. Gold in the 50.
The national anthem of Brazil. Manchester, give it up for your World Championship medalists.
Gold for Geronimo Arusho. Alistair taking the silver for Great Britain, and Jiang the bronze.
Well, there are some of the S14s from the Brazil team.
And now, the victory
Shearing away
ceremony
now.
for
Is
the
that
men's
Deborah
50
Robier?
I was going to ask you that.
S8.
Is that my quiz question? I'm going to go Deborah.
I'll go Beatrice. I'm not sure we'll ever know. Oh, it's Beatrice. Yes!
Don't believe it.
I win. Not often
Winner
I win.
of the bronze medal, representing Brazil, Gabriel Cristiano Silva de Souza.
Well, it's been a good night for Brazil so far. Another bronze medal there for Gabriel Silva de Souza. He was really happy with his swim last night to get under the minute mark. Another good 50.
Winner of the silver medal, representing United States of America, Noah Jaffe.
What a week this man is having. Silver medal to add to his collection from this week.
Winner of the gold medal and Manchester 2023 World Champion, representing Greece, Demosthenis Michailenzakis.
The champion once again. Demosthenis Michailenzakis back on the top spot in this 50 freestyle. An excellent gold medal for Greece.
The national anthem of Greece. Manchester, give it up for your World Championship medalists.
Well, the medals, the gold medals being spread out quite well around the countries tonight. All three men on that podium very happy. Greek supporters very happy. They've got good seats, haven't they?
And now, the victory ceremony for the women's 50 metres butterfly S7. Winner of the bronze medal, representing United States of America, Julia Gaffney.
Well, it was an excellent swim from Gaffney to get on this podium from out in lane number 2.
Winner of the silver medal, representing Canada, Tess Routliffe.
Well, Tess Routliffe having an excellent week here. 2 gold medals already, and now it's silver for the Canadian.
Winner of the gold medal and Manchester 2023 World Champion, Representing Canada, Danielle Doris.
Well, defends her world title in a championship record, dipping under that 34-second mark here in Manchester. She is the world record holder, and now once again, she is the world champion. Excellent from Danielle Doris.
The national anthem of Canada. Manchester, give it up for your World
Well,
Championship
gold and
medalists.
silver for Canada. An excellent bronze there for Gaffney of the United States. Not the last time we will hear that national anthem this evening.
And now, the victory ceremony for the men's 50 metres butterfly S7.
Another medal ceremony. We get back underway with the swimming action.
Winner of the bronze
Two
medal.
Ukrainians on the medal podium here.
Representing Ukraine, Yevgeny Bohodaiko.
Evgeny Bohodaiko, great to see him back on form, back on the medal podium. Well, he's a swimmer, he's been around for a number of years, Evgeny Bohodaiko. I think that's his 22nd World Championship medal at the IPC World Swimming Championships.
Winner of the silver medal, representing Colombia, Carlos Serrano.
It's a good time from Carlos Serrano Zarate. Did his fastest time of the year in the World Championship final. Cannot ask for much more than that. Silver medal for the Colombian.
Winner of the gold medal and Manchester 2023 World Champion. Representing Ukraine, Andriy Trusov.
Andriy Trusov. Another great swim from him. Takes another gold medal. He's been in world record breaking form this week, setting that record in the individual medley. Another gold medal for Andriy Trusov.
The national anthem of Ukraine. Manchester, give it up for your World Championship medalists.
Ukraine 1 and 3 in the men's 50 butterfly. Colombia with the silver. Andrei Trusov has been excellent this week, Liz. Just half a second outside the world record.
Yeah, I think all three on that podium will be delighted with their performances in that race.
As Ukrainian supporters here, right underneath us, I think. Back to the swimming action now as the medalists make their way off the pool side. The flags are back on again. Another 50-metre freestyle event for us to enjoy right now. There's these red, white and blue that we saw earlier this week, Liz, with the French at the back. That's the Portals.
It is, that's their little brother, Alex and Killian's little brother in the middle there. He's on chief supporting duty this week.
He certainly is. There's grandfather there on the left. Regular visitor to us at the commentary position.
Yeah, he visits every time he passes.
He
Say
does.
hi when he gets here and bye when he leaves. He's a really nice man.
Here's the finalist for 50 metres freestyle S3. Kita ends first on to the pool deck. Medalist at the World Championships last year in a 200 freestyle. This Sonia Sigurdardottir enjoying herself coming out onto the podium. 7th World Championships for her. Mariah Pereira Barreto, the Brazilian, the first of 2 Brazilians in this final. Allianz Smith, the world champion, the reigning world champion from the USA. An excellent World Championships last year. She goes in lane number 2. Patricia Valle in lane number 6, the Mexican. Her 10th World Championship for the Mexican. There's Susanna Scharndorf, medalist last night in the backstroke. Trying to add another one today, but here is Great Britain's Ellie Chalice making her way out onto poolside, trying to claim another gold medal at these championships. Fastest qualifier from Spain, Marta Fernandez Infante. Silver medalist already in the individual medley, trying to go one better. World and championship record held by Leanne Smith, set at the World Championships last year. Very quick, 40.32. Marta Fernandez Infante of Spain, fastest from the qualification heats. Second into this final is Ellie Chalice of Great Britain. Here's 3 classification. All the swimmers, with the exception of Chalice, starting from the water.
Well, Chalice getting away well, using that dive effectively up and into her stroke. Fernandez Infante is a very powerful swimmer once she is up and moving, and she is the athlete to beat in this race, going very well through the first 25 metres. Chalice of Great Britain is having an excellent week here in Manchester. She'll look to continue that, but it is the Spaniard in lane 4 that leads the way.
Yeah, Marta Fernandez Infante looks like she is going to top this one with a gold medal. She's won a bronze, she's won a silver. It's now going to be a gold now for Marta Fernandez Infante. 42.51. She improved the time she set in the heats. It's going to be silver for Ellie Chalice with a time of 47.83. And the bronze could go to Scharndorf of Brazil. Another bronze for the Brazilian. But what a good time from Ellie Chalice in silver. A great time from Fernandez Infante to take the gold medal.
Yeah, and excellent swims there all round. Marta Fernandez Infante had an excellent start. Once she was up, it was her against the clock, as we just watched there. Nikita Enns coming in to finish. Ellie Chalice, though, she's having a brilliant week. Susanna Sharadov, we see her there. These medals are like buses for her. She got her first bronze medal last night, and now she's got 2. So, but Fernandez Infante, exceptional on these sprint races, especially breaststroke, butterfly, and front crawl are really, really strong for her.
Yeah, she was disappointed earlier in the week just to get a silver in the individual medley. She was bronze in the breaststroke, but she is at the top of the medal podium tonight in this freestyle. Really got a very fast start. Chalice was good off the start. Once they got into the swim, it was Fernandez Infante who won that in emphatic style. And look at the reaction from her as she takes that victory, 42.51.
Well, she went fast this morning, but she's gone even faster there. And she does top the world rankings, and she tops the medal podium.
Fernandez Infante takes the gold ahead of Great Britain's Ellie Chalice and Brazil's Susanna Sharadov. Alma Kelly, gold medalist in the individual medley, leads the S3 finalists for the men in the 50 freestyle. Of course, Rafael Zarate Rodriguez, silver medalist in that individual medley. He goes in lane number 1. Gabriel dos Santos Araujo, the only S2 in this final, swimming up against the S3s. He goes in lane number 7. Krzysztof Leśniak, finalist in this event at the World Championships last year. Daniel Ferrer Robles, backstroke silver medalist yesterday. Can he add another medal? Diego Lopez Diaz, great record in this event. He's a Paralympic and world champion. Diego Lopez Diaz from Mexico. So 2 Ukrainians in the center lanes. Gold medalist in the backstroke last night, Denis Ostapchenko. Behind his teammate in qualification, European champion Serhii Palamarchuk. Two Ukrainians in the middle of the pool here in lanes 4 and 5. 2 from Mexico in this final. Spanish swimmer Ferrer Robles may be a threat. There is the reigning champion, Diego Lopez Diaz, Mexico. He goes in lane 3. An interesting one, Liz, because this is a freestyle event, but some of the swimmers more comfortable on their backs. So you see some of the swimmers swimming backstroke in this event.
Yeah, one of those is Denis Ostapchenko in lane 5. Range start. There we see up in lane 7 and 8, Dos Santos Araujo and Kelly using that dive in the underwater phase. A lot of athletes being held at the feet in the center so they can get up into their swim as quickly as possible. Going well is Ferrer Robles. He won a medal earlier in the week from right at the top of the pool, and he's the one leading the way at the moment as 2 Ukrainians, Palamarchuk and Ostapchenko, race through the middle.
Well, they are playing catch-up now on the Spanish swimmer, and Ferrer Robles just about hold on here. Here's Ostapchenko with that very fast backstroke. Ferrer Robles just about holding on here, but here comes Ostapchenko. He's gone past the Spanish swimmer, and it's going to be goal to Ukraine. What a good swim from Ferrer Robles. We'll take that one. I really thought Ostapchenko got that one but maybe he missed the touch. And it was Ferrer-Robles who got it. Ostapchenko with the silver and Palamarchuk with the bronze. What a close finish, but it's goal to Spain.
Wait for this reaction, I'm sure he's trying to focus on that scoreboard down the far end. We've seen a lot of delayed reactions this week. I'm not quite sure Ferrer-Robles can believe it.
There he is, he's done it. Well, it was a medal in the backstroke, but it's gold medal this time in the 50 freestyle. Using that arm to great advantage in the closing stages. Ostapchenko had the advantage coming in.
Well, Ostapchenko, he did have the speed, but as we see the classification system play out, that one stronger arm of Ferrer-Robles does have more reach, whereas Ostapchenko can move his arms quickly, but he hasn't got a full range of movement in those shoulders. And it must have been that at the end. I'm sure we'll get to see the replay. But it was a great start from Ferrer-Robles, but Ostapchenko looked like he had it over Palamarchuk. They had great heat swims. Ostapchenko swimming backstroke again, so we knew what he was capable of because he did this in the backstroke event last night, and there, actually it wasn't as close as we thought it was in the end. In fact,
I think Ostapchenko just missed the touch there with his arm, and he had to touch with the head, and Ferrer-Robles finished absolutely perfectly. That must have been fractions there that Ostapchenko missed that touch. Well, there we are. Here's the touch for Ostapchenko. Reaches for that arm. Did he miss that one? Oh, I think he might have just missed it. Had to touch with the head. Wow. Talk about small margins. Ferrer-Robles takes it by 0.1 of a second from Denis Ostapchenko, with Palamarchuk with the bronze. Ooh.
It was close. Sometimes that pressure, that you have to get the pressure on the time pad for the time to register. Whew. We've had all the drama this week.
We have. Mongolia represented in a world final by 16-year-old Nomon Kurel. He goes in lane number 8, Sofia Fedorenko, the 18-year-old from Ukraine, going in lane number 1. It's 2 bronze medals this week already for Nora Meister. Can she be on the podium again in a freestyle event? Shelby Newkirk from Canada, backstroke gold medalist earlier in the week. She goes in lane number 2. Good heat swim from Nicole Turner, Paralympic Games medalist in 50 metres butterfly, going on the 50 freestyle tonight in 4th place into that final. Just behind Ellie Marks, World Championship bronze medalist, goes in 3 for USA. Winner of the 100 and 400 freestyle here at these championships, Jiang Yuyan, goes for China in lane number 5, world record holder from Ukraine, Anna Hontar, trying to defend her world title. She goes in lane number 4. Anna Hontar set that world and championship record in Funchal last year, 32.75. She was only half a second outside that mark in the qualification heat, so could we be on for a world record here?
Well, Hunter's already got 1 medal this evening. Should be looking to add to that tally here.
Hunter goes in 4. Jiang has won both freestyle titles already this week. She goes in 5.
Away well in 6 is Turner for Ireland. She had the best reaction, going well down in 2 for Canada, Shelby Newkirk. But watch the swimmers in the centre lanes as they start to come through 25 metres. It is Hunter that looks like she just has a slight advantage.
Well, Jiang still right there beside Hunter in the white cap. It's Hunter and Jiang. They come into the closing stages. Maybe Hunter just showing the power here. And she's coming home for Ukraine here. It's 32.55. It's a new world record for Anna Hunter. We knew it was on the cards, and she has delivered in the final. It's gold again for Anna Hunter. Jiang with the silver for China, and Shelby Newkirk picks up another medal. The Canadian there in third position for bronze.
Well, what swimming all round there. Shelby Newkirk, she did get the better start. That was enough to hold on to the fast finishing, ahead of the fast finishing Ellie Marks. But Anna Hunter, better in her own world record there by 0.2 of a second.
And Jiang was only 0.15 outside the old world record. It was only split there by 0.3 of a second, those two swimmers at the front of the field.
Jiang was right with Hunter in those final stages, and we had that, there was a great underwater shot where we could see them together, and then there, Jiang took a breath and Hunter didn't, and that was ultimately where she got the distance and eventually the victory.
Hunter continues to smile here at these championships. Jiang, oh, it was so close. Anna Hunter takes the title in a world record time. Jiang, an Asian record for silver. And Shelby Newkirk, another medal for the Canadian, bronze. Rendon Acosta, the Colombian, he's the finalist in the 50 freestyle S6 for men. Georgia Safaltos makes his way over to lane one, the European silver medalist. Wang Jinggang, gold medal at the Paralympic Games in 50 butterfly. First of the two Chinese swimmers. Here is the second Chinese swimmer, Jia Hongjiang. 2 gold medals in the Paralympic Games 2021. Brazil, first of 2 Brazilians in this final. Taliesin Glock, the winner of the 400 meters freestyle. What a great swim that was. Lauren Chardard, gold medalist at last year's World Championships in butterfly. He's a good sprinter, as is Daniel Javier Mendez, bronze medalist earlier this week in the 100 freestyle. Favourite for this one, the reigning world champion, championship record holder Antonio Fantini from Italy. 29.00 set that new championship record this morning. Antonio Fantini in the middle lane for Italy. 3 medalists from the 100 freestyle earlier this week are in 4, 5 and 6 in this final of the 50 freestyle. Antonio Fantini will start from the water. The other swimmers from the blocks.
Well, Fantini starts in the water, but he gets straight up and into his stroke. You can see why those fast arms coming through, cutting through the field very strongly, going well. At the top is Wang in 7. Fantini for Italy is looking strong in lane 4.
Well, 2 Chinese swimmers got off to good starts, but here's the blue cap of the Italian, Antonio Fantini, now coming into the closing stages now. No one is going to catch him. Let's look at the clock. 28.59. 2 100ths outside the world record mark. Antonio Fantini takes the title again. A championship record for the Italian. Xavier Mendes gets in for the silver for Brazil. And it's a medal to France. Lauren Chardard with the bronze. Well, Fantini really, really strong in the closing stages of that one. was a good start from the two Chinese swimmers, but Fantine really strong there in the last half of that race.
He just has a turnover like nothing you have seen, and the power he gets, the way he holds on to water. We can see all these delayed reactions. Now the noise is coming from the French. Fantine on the lane rope. Everybody is happy with the way that one went. And he's edging ever closer to that long-standing world record of Zhu King from London in 2012. But the speed that he moves through the water, we knew he was in good form. We saw it in the 100 meters. He had a great 400 meters, and he's had an excellent 50 meters freestyle.
Oh, there we go, 2 100s outside that world record mark. I think that was his target tonight. Antonio Fantine wins in a championship record. Daniel Xavier Mendes, great swim for silver. And Laurent Chardin takes bronze for France. Well, that was quick fire, Liz.
The
It
medals
was.
and gifts will be
50s.
presented
So being
by
a night of
City
50
Country
freestyles
Officer
tonight.
and Head of Corporate Banking for City Ukraine, Alexander Makorta.
Presentation now for the 100 freestyle S12.
Winner of the bronze medal. Representing Brazil, Lucilene da Silva Sousa.
2 medals for Brazil. In this one, Lucilene da Silva Sousa. He was fastest from the qualification heats. Bronze medal for the Brazilian.
Winner of the silver medal. Representing Ukraine, Anna Stetsenko.
Stetsenko, who anchored that Ukrainian relay team to gold. Takes a silver medal this time. She has been world champion before. Best known for the 400 freestyle events. This time it's the 100 for Stetsenko, coming
Winner
from
of
5th
the gold
through
medal
into the silver medal
and
position.
Manchester 2023 world champion. Representing Brazil, Maria Carolina Gomez Santiago.
Championship record for Maria Carolina Gomez Santiago. Another gold medal at these championships. 4 golds now and 1 silver for the Brazilian in their individual events. That championship record just half a second outside the world mark of 58.41.
The national anthem of Brazil. Manchester, give it up for your World Championship medalists.
2 for Brazil, 1 for Ukraine on that medal podium. Both countries having a good night tonight.
Yes, they are. Now we've, like I said at the beginning, there's a big spread of the medals in those early ceremonies, but now we've got quite a few countries double it up on the golds. On ceremonies, of course. We haven't
And
got
now
Of
the
course.
victory ceremony for the men's
I saw you
100
checking my
metres
list.
freestyle
Just checking the
S12.
maths.
I'm never going to beat you at that.
I don't know.
Winner of the bronze medal, representing Ukraine, Maxim Varakcha.
Well experienced Maxim Varakcha. Another World Championship medal for him. He still holds the world record and the championship record. That world record stood since 2009. Incredibly fast, 50.91 for Varakcha. But he's been on great form at these championships.
Medal, representing Great Britain, Stephen Clegg.
Stephen Clegg takes the silver medal in the men's 100 freestyle S12. Came from 4th place at the halfway point, through for a silver medal.
Winner of the gold medal and Manchester 2023 world champion, representing Azerbaijan, Raman Salai.
Raman Salai has won medals this week, but not a gold medal until now. Great swim from Raman Salai, 53.32. Just held off the fast finishing Stephen Clegg as he went past Varakcha. First gold of these championships for Raman Salai from Azerbaijan.
The national anthem of Azerbaijan. Manchester, give it up for your World Championship medalists.
Rousing anthem from Azerbaijan. To friends and rivals, Stephen Clegg,
message from our
and Raman Salai.
It goes as follows.
The legend of this S12 classification, Maxim Varakcha.
The results have been corrected. This affects the placing of the medalists.
Well, we're just hearing in the venue, there has been a correction to that result for the men's S3 50 freestyle. You'll see it there on the scoreboard here at the venue. And it has been corrected. Look at that. Ostapchenko given the touch ahead of Ferrer Robles and Palamarchuk. Well, we did think that at sight, but we did wonder if he'd hit the wall with his arm as they came through, or just missed it and had to touch with the head, but it's been corrected, and Ostapchenko gets that gold.
Winner of the bronze medal, representing Great Britain, Poppy Maskill.
Poppy Maskill takes the bronze medal in the women's 200 metres individual medley SM14.
Winner of the silver medal, representing Japan, Aira Kinoshita.
Oh, a good swim that Aira Kinoshita had to finish in the silver medal position, an Asian record 2:24.32. She pushed the world champion all the way to the finish. At one point, thought she was going to go past Bethany Firth, but
medal and Manchester 2023 world champion, representing Great Britain, Bethany Firth.
Bethany Firth is the world champion again in the women's 200 metres individual medley SM14. She was made to work all the way for that gold medal. She wins it in the end by just 15/100ths of a second. And Bethany Firth takes the gold.
The national anthem of Great Britain. Manchester, give it up for your World Championship medalist.
Bethany Firth takes the gold in the women's 200 metres individual medley. Irie Kinoshita and Poppy Maskell the silver and the bronze medals. That was a cracking race, wasn't it? Bethany Firth, well, she's won some titles quite comfortably in the past, but not this week.
No, but it did push her to a very quick time. It's been a while since she's been that fast.
Medley, SM14.
Women's individual medley in the SM14 classification.
Ukraine, Dmytro Vanzenko.
Dmytro Vanzenko, bronze medalist. He had a very good start, led after the butterfly. Dropped down the field on the backstroke and the breaststroke, but his freestyle was extremely strong, taking him through into the bronze medal position.
Winner of the silver medal, representing Great Britain, Rhys Darby.
Rhys Darby on his international debut takes a silver medal in the 200 metres individual medley. What a fighting swim that was from Rhys Darby, coming from 5th place at the final turn through into the silver medal position.
2023 world champion, representing Canada, Nicholas Bennett.
Nicholas Bennett has had a sensational week. Second gold medal this week for Nicholas Bennett. 2:07.98 the time. Just half a second outside the world record mark set last year. Nicholas Bennett, gold medalist for Canada.
Canada. Manchester. Give it up for your World Championship medalists.
We've been impressed by Nicholas Bennett this week, Liz, haven't we?
He has been excellent. He's taken every opportunity that's come his way.
Yeah, a good swim from the young GB swimmer as well, Rhys Darby. First time we've seen him. Quite a debut.
It was that last 50 for him. He was fifth at the last turn. And Vanzenko had an excellent start and finished, and he turned first.
Well, that's the end of this set of presentations. A couple of 50 freestyles to come. More medal presentations. And then the relay. Finish off the proceedings for the night. And of course presentations as well. Following that relay, here's the Canadians. Olilova, 2 silver medals at the Paralympic Games in 2016. Joanna Mendak, experienced Polish swimmer, 9 World Championships now under the belt of Joanna Mendak. The European bronze medalist from 2018 is Marian Polo Lopez. Olivia Chambers, what a week she's had, a newcomer to the US team, 3 bronze medals already. Emmy Balloon Martin, the 19-year-old, makes another world final. Ayo Tsuduchi, the bronze medalist last year at these World Championships. The Italians represented in this final by Carlotta Gili, world champion in 2017 and 2019. The world champion last year was Katja Dedekind. Well supported by the Australian fans here. Katja Dedekind. Championship record 26.98 from Funchal last year. World record also set last summer at the Birmingham Commonwealth Games. Katja Dedekind, the world record holder in for former world champion Carlotta Gili. In lane number 5, Iona Tsuruzi, world championship bronze medalist last year in 3.
Well, Dedekind in the centre lane has been the lady in form in this one, but only 2 100ths of a second separated Gili and Tsuruzi after the heat this morning. They're all in a line here. They go through 25 metres.
Well, there's not much in it at all. Maybe the yellow cap of Dedekind just heading Gili, but it is very close indeed. It could be Dedekind now, all on the touch now, and it is going to go to Dedekind. Australia claim the gold medal with Katja Dedekind. It's Carlotta Gili in second position, and it was another good swim from the American Olivia Chambers, who came through the pack to claim the bronze medal. Another bronze medal for Olivia Chambers.
Well, we were talking about debutants in this S13 category coming in to major championships and winning bronze medals and going on to do incredible things. Dedekind just finding out that she has won. It's an excellent win there, but back to Chambers for just a second. In this S13 classification, there has been a history of athletes coming in, winning lots of bronze medals and then progressing through their careers. Rebecca Myers did it for the United States of America, and Olivia Chambers is following suit. She's having a brilliant World Championships here in Manchester.
Here is Dedekind with the yellow cap of Australia. Gili was very close behind. It was just the power of Dedekind there, showing off the guns. Katja Dedekind retains her world title ahead of Italy's Carlotta Gili. Another bronze to Olivia Chambers of the USA. final individual event of the night. Kirill Pankov, he's the first of 3 Uzbekistan swimmers in this 50 meters freestyle S13 final. Enrique Alhambra-Moya, bronze medalist in the butterfly mixed championships. Thalasso Engel, the breaststroke champion. A few days ago, the German in lane number 7. Krilo Garashenko, world championship silver medalist last year. Guy Turby, the Commonwealth Games champion last year in Birmingham. The Canadian goes in lane number 6. Safar Tursunkayev, the second of the Uzbek swimmers, Paralympic Games bronze medalist in 2016. Alexei Verchenko, he has had a good week. He's the defending champion in this event. And the bronze medalist last year was Islam Aslanov from Uzbekistan. He goes in lane number 4. Aslanov, fastest entry time for this final, 23.53, set that time in the World Para Series in France in May this year. Verchenko, second fastest into this final. Can he add another gold medal to the one that he won in the butterfly earlier in the week?
Well, they're getting underway, and the best starts coming from lane 4 and 5 going well. It is Verchenko for Ukraine through the first 25 meters.
Well, it's 4 and 5 here. Aslanov in 4, Verchenko in 5. Maybe Verchenko might just have the edge here. It's very close indeed, but Verchenko stretching away in the closing stages, and he does get it. 23.47 for Verchenko. It's silver to Aslanov, and it's bronze to Turbide of Canada. But Verchenko adds another gold medal to his tally in 23.47. Only 0.2 of a second outside the world record held by Ihar Boki. But Aslanov, a great swim from him. And what about this man, Nicholas Guy Turbide? A medal for the Commonwealth champion, the Canadian.
Yeah, it's almost half a second quicker than he won that Commonwealth title in last summer. Excellent swim to claim bronze. It was always going to be tight for the medals. In the end, you had to go sub 24 seconds to get one.
Well, edging closer to the world record, the Ukrainians celebrate. Alexei Verchenko has had a superb week here in Manchester. Verchenko takes gold for Ukraine, Aslanov the silver, and Turbide the bronze medal in an America's record for Canada. More victory ceremonies for us to enjoy before we move on to the relay.
The medals and gifts will be presented by Head of Sales, Allianz Netherlands, Mart Vreven. Winner of the bronze medal, representing People's Republic of China, Ma Jia.
Ma Jia from China. Again, Ma Jia, winner of the 50 freestyle. She was in contention for this 100 freestyle as they went into the second length, but seemed to have a collision with the lane ropes, as quite often happens in this S11 class.
Winner of the silver medal,
she takes the bronze,
representing People's Republic of China, Wang Xinyi.
Wang Xinyi takes the silver medal. Such a close contest at the front of the field. Wang Xinyi and Lisette Brunsma, they went over to the same lane rope, side by side as they came into the closing stages. Wang Xinyi,
winner of the gold medal,
silver medal,
Manchester 2023 world champion, representing Netherlands, Lisetta Brunsma.
Seb Brunsma celebrating for the Netherlands team. An incredible swim from Seb Brunsma. World Championship gold in 2019. She's got the title back. World record holder wins in 2023.
The national anthem of Netherlands. Manchester, give it up.
That's the face of the world champion, Lisetta Brunsma. Takes that 100 freestyle crown ahead of Wang Yinyi and Majia. What a great race that was. What a contest between the gold and silver medalists. And the Dutch fans celebrating there in the stands. Brunsma has been really good this week. Get right back to her best form. Is that the youngest Dutch fan?
And now, the victory ceremony for the men's 100 metres freestyle S11.
Another reason for the Dutch fans to celebrate. Another medalist on the podium for them.
Winner of the bronze medal, representing Ukraine, Mikhailo Servin.
Mikhailo Servin, young swimmer from Ukraine. Getting used to seeing him on the medal podiums. He had a great finish on that freestyle. Making up the deficit he had at the halfway point. Powering through for the bronze medal.
Winner of the silver medal, representing Netherlands, Roger Dorsman.
Dutch fans cheering again. Roger Dorsman, silver medal this time for him. Roger Dorsman adds to his medal tally in the week. He's had some good contests this week with the winner of the gold medal.
And Manchester 2023 world champion. Representing Ukraine, Danilo Chufarov.
Danilo Chufarov, another gold medal for him. Freestyle to add to the titles he won in the butterfly and in the individual medley. Really strong finish. Danilo Chufarov,
the national anthem
champion
of Ukraine. Manchester, give it up for your World Championship medalists.
Kirill Servin and Danilo Jufarov celebrating with that Ukrainian anthem. Real kind of head-to-head battle between Dorsman and Jufarov this week. 5 events we've seen in the S11s. Jufarov has got 3, Dorsman's got 2. And a good sign to see the bandage on the hand there of Jufarov, Liz.
Yeah, Jufarov did look like they'd splintered his wrist or something. Does happen with the S11 sometimes. They can hurt themselves at any given moment, really, given that they can't see anything.
Well, let's hope he's okay to continue for the rest of this competition. It's still 2 days left as the Argentinians bring out the teams for this mixed 4x100 metres medley relay. 34 points. It's Nieto, Jimenez, Aragon, Diana and Vasilov. There's the Brazilians, Ribeiro, Lima de Souza, Silva de Souza, Geronimo de Arusho. The Americans, Riley Crossley, Ray, Smith and Hill. Canada, Cosgrave, LaRue, Vachon, Rootliff. Great Britain, Downey, Summers Newton, Rogers and Carter. Australia go with Hall, Hodge, Beecroft and Jones. Middle lanes, fastest from the heat, Italy. Bocelli leads them off, Raimondi, Scotacchini, Palazzo. Spain were fastest from the heat, Lopez Sanz, Dimitrov, Mari Alcaraz and Gascon. 34 points, Liz. Teams classification numbers for the teams can add up to no more than 34 points. Australians are the world record holders. They set that world record last year at the World Championships. Spain with a silver medalist on that occasion.
Well, all of those teams with 34 points, bar the United States of America, they're swimming with 33 points.
4 teams have kept the lineups from the heats this morning, and 4 teams have changed their lineups. So could that alter what happens in this relay? It's going to be absolutely fascinating. It's a mix of classifications, a mix of genders, and of course in the medley relay a mix of strokes. This will be very exciting indeed.
Well, in the morning's heats, Argentina went well on the first leg because they led off with a male S10 in Nicolas Nieto. They are up in lane number 8, going well. Already in lane 4, it's Lopez Sanz. He was the individual champion in the backstroke. He swims in the S8 category. He is having a great swim here down this first 50, going well for the United States. At the top is Riley Crossley. It's the first time we've seen her at these championships.
Yeah, Riley Crossley there, maybe in around about 4th place for the American team. The Australians going well. The Spanish team is a very well balanced team. They have 2 8s and 2 9s. They start off with the 2 8 swimmers and they finish off with the 2 S9s. In the outside lane, Nieto will hand over to Daniela Jimenez for Argentina. It looks like it's going to be Spain and Argentina first to the wall. Brendan Hall going well with that yellow cap of Australia. It is Spain with marginally advantage there. Jimenez and Dimitrov, but in for Australia is Timothy Hodge. They go with the 2 male swimmers first, and they could lead after this breaststroke leg.
So Australia have front-loaded their team, going exceptionally well for Spain. In that centre lane is Anastasia Dimitrov. She's also an SB8, but she is a female swimmer, so she is directly against Hodge. Jimenez going well for Argentina at the top of the 2 SB9s. At the bottom of the pool, Lima de Souza for Brazil and LaRue for Canada now having an excellent leg here. They have drawn level in in 5. It's Raimondi, the breaststroke champion in the SB9 category, having an excellent leg as he takes Italy on the edge of Tim Hodges' shoulders for Australia. It's those two now at the front.
Well, Raimondi, what a great leg for the breaststroke champion here. He's going to take Italy into a big advantage here over the Spanish team in the middle lane. So the two fastest qualifiers here, Italy go with Scottakini on the butterfly leg, their female S10 swimmer, and it's a male S9 swimmer for Spain, and that is Marie Alcaraz. Well, Spain with a lot of ground to make up. Australia going well with Emily Beecroft. Ella Jones will be on the last leg for them. Right down at the bottom as well, Brazil and Canada. Gabriel Silva de Souza and Philip Vachon. They are the two swimmers right at the bottom of the pool here. Italy still lead with Scottakini. Beecroft still in second, and it's all closing up.
Well, the two S8 swimmers, one for Brazil, one for Canada, they are in a direct race as de Souza moves up to the shoulders in line with Emily Beecroft. You are looking at your race leaders, Italy with Scottakini out front. She is looking good, but now the rest of the pack are coming back. They're all in a line. Brazil just ahead, but de Souza's got to hold on here into the handover. It's going to be very, very tight.
Oh, my goodness.
Teams in a line for the final 100 metres.
Gascon goes in front for Spain. It's 5 female swimmers on the last leg, and Gascon is looking the favourite for this one. Palazzo trying to hold on here, but here comes Gascon. She is stretching away from Palazzo. The Australians with Jones on this final leg. Right down at the bottom, it's Brazil, Geronimo Diaruscio. But Sarai Gascon now leading them into the final turn here for Spain.
Well, Gascon is a 9, Palazzo's an 8, Geronimo Diaruscio is an 8, Ella Jones is an 8. Relief of Canada now just dropping off the pace as the S7 swimmer. Palazzo having the leg of her life here, but it is Gascon leading the way for Spain.
Well, Sarai Gascon, is it going to be a gold medal to the Spanish team here? That is looking likely. No one is going to catch Spain here in the last 10. What a victory this is for the Spanish. Lopez Sanz, Dimitriv, Marie Alcaraz and Gascon brings the Spanish home for gold. 4:31 for them. Italy get the silver, Brazil with the bronze. What a race that was. Spain, we knew they had a balanced team. We knew they had a great team. It's a European record for them. There are the 3 swimmers who swam the first 3 legs. Palazzo had a superb last leg for Italy, and the Brazilians changed their team from the heats, and they come up with a bronze medal from lane number 1 with an America's record.
Well, they went from 7th to 3rd, the Brazilians. The Italians had an excellent time, but no one here is going to deny the happiness to Spain with that gold medal, obviously assuming that these results are confirmed. You can't take anything for granted on a medley relay, but they, for so many years when it was same-sex relays, would have 3/4 of an excellent team and then just be missing that final link, and these mixed relays have made everything so much more competitive across the board for everybody, and it was extremely exciting.
Well, Spain are celebrating. Have we got a confirmed result, Liz? We have. Spain take the world title in a European record time. Italy in the silver medal position, and Brazil with an America's record take the bronze. Well, what a quartet that was for Spain. Absolutely incredible drama there in that medley relay, 34 points. That was incredible, wasn't it?
Yeah, we said they had a strong quartet. They did, but they pretty much only have that combination that can work. So they swam the same 4 in the heat as they did in the final, but they went considerably faster this evening, and Sarai Gascon gets her World Championship gold medal here at Manchester's World Championships.
Great performance from the Spanish quartet. Great swim as well from Italy. And Brazil with that bronze medal as well. Bronze medal for your husband as well, who swam in the heatless.
Yeah, absolutely. Italy and Brazil changing their teams there, so their heat swimmers will also get medals.
Our final acts of the day 5 competitions are the medal presentations. What a great way to finish. Another medal for Brazil. That's Susanna Schondorf winning the bronze medal in this 50 freestyle in the S3 classification. Another bronze medal for her, with the one she won yesterday in the backstroke.
Winner of the silver medal, representing Great Britain, Ellie Chalice.
Ellie Chalice takes the silver medal for Great Britain. An excellent time, 47.83 for Ellie Chalice. Swimmer very much on form at these World Championships.
Winner of the gold medal and Manchester 2023 World Champion, representing Spain, Marta Fernandez Infante.
Marta Fernandez Infante takes a gold medal in this 50 freestyle S3. Was disappointed to be taking bronze and silver medals earlier in the week. She's got the gold medal on this occasion. Marta Fernandez Infante wins the 50 freestyle.
The national anthem of Spain. Manchester, give it up for your World Championship medalists.
Marta Fernandez Infante completes the full set of international individual medals. Gold, silver and bronze.
Definitely had a good night tonight, haven't they, the Spanish?
Absolutely. Some of the supporters
And now,
continue to be
the
in
victory
the
ceremony
venue
for the men's 50
for these
meters
final medal
freestyle
presentations.
S3.
This is the presentation for the men's 50 freestyle. Well, this was a controversial one. Well, not a controversial
Winner
one, but
of
a
the
dramatic
bronze
one,
medal.
shall we say.
It was dramatic.
Representing
We have to wait
Ukraine,
for that update.
Sergei Palamarchuk.
There's no doubt about who won the bronze medal. That was Sergei Palamarchuk. Fastest qualifier from the heats. And again, he's on medal podium at the major internationals. A European champion, bronze medalist at the World Championships, Palamarchuk.
Winner of the silver medal, representing Spain, Daniel Ferrer Robles.
Daniel Ferrer Robles, you said it was a good night for Spain. Well, this man picks up another medal weekend. Given that the gold medal initially, did think it was very close. The result amended to give Daniel Ferrer-Robles the silver medal.
Of the gold medal and Manchester 2023 world champion. Representing Ukraine, Denis Ostapchenko.
Denis Ostapchenko. 2 golds in 2 days for the Ukrainian. Ostapchenko. An excellent time, 45.01.
The national anthem of Ukraine. Manchester, give it up for your World Championship medalist.
Denis Ostapchenko taking that gold medal. Ahead of Ferrer-Robles and Palamarchuk. And, well, looking at the video, Liz, it's very tough to tell, wasn't it? But it did look like Ostapchenko certainly came into the wall first. The question was, did he touch with that hand? It looked like he did, didn't it? The judges obviously thought so eventually.
And those time pads register on the pressure you hit it with, and obviously the lower classification swimmers don't always have that power. He almost stroked the pad, and then that's why the updated time came in. Because on the replay, it definitely did look like he got there first, but I think it was his head that registered on the board once he sort of got up straight.
Well, drama continues here in Manchester as we go towards the end of the evening.
Winner of the bronze medal, representing Canada,
50 metres freestyle.
Shelby Newkirk.
Shelby Newkirk. Another medal for her. Canada, a few representatives on the medal podium tonight.
Canadian white flag is waving down the far end.
Winner of the silver medal, representing People's Republic of China, Zhang Yuyan.
Zhang Yuyan. She's had a great week of competition, looking to do the freestyle treble. Didn't quite make it. Silver medal this time for the champion in the 100 and 400 freestyle events.
Winner of the gold medal and Manchester 2023 world champion, representing Ukraine, Anna Hontar.
Anna Hontar on top of the podium for Ukraine. They have had a great night here. Just one world record set tonight, and that was from Anna Hontar in this 50 metres freestyle, knocking 0.2 of a second off her own mark that she set last year at the World Championships.
The national anthem of Ukraine. Manchester, give it up for your World Championship medalists.
There's Anna Hontar. Oh, only 3 swimmers. Been great this week, these 3, haven't they?
Yeah, they've had some good battles, good times. They'll all be happy with how this week has gone for them. Can't get my words out, I'm still recovering from that
And
relay, I
now,
think.
the victory
Hola.
ceremony for the men's.
Those
50
Canadian
metres
flags
freestyle,
flying.
S6.
Another Canadian medalist to come very shortly. At the S6 classification now, the men's 50 freestyle.
Winner of the bronze medal, representing France, Laurent Chardard.
Laurent Chardard back on the medal podium. Great to see him there. Again, one of this improving French team working their way towards Paris next year.
Winner of the silver medal, representing Brazil, Daniel Xavier Mendes.
Daniel Xavier Mendes, another medal for the Brazilian, Liz.
Yeah, he's having an excellent week as well.
100 freestyle, bronze medal. He's moved up a place in this 50, silver medal for the Brazilian.
Winner of the gold medal and Manchester 2023 World Champion. Representing Italy, Antonio Fantini.
Italian flags waving for Antonio Fantini. A championship record of 28.59. We saw him signal at the end of the race. He was just marginally outside the world record, which has stood since 2012, 28.57. It's the world record, 28.59 was the time from Fantini. He takes the gold.
The national anthem
championship
of
record.
Italy. Manchester, give it up for your World Championship medalists.
Well, Antonio Fantini had a difficult start to the year, but he's recovered well, and he's bringing his best speed here this week.
Absolutely. World record in that 100. Championship record here, but almost a world record in this 50.
And now, the victory ceremony for the women's 50 metres freestyle S13.
S13 50 freestyle. To the final individual events. Men's and women's 50 freestyle for the S13 classes.
The medals and gifts will be presented by Manchester Aquatic Centre General Manager Jenny Scallon. Winner of the bronze medal, representing United States of America, Olivia Chambers.
Olivia Chambers picking up another bronze medal. What a week she's had. range of events that she swum.
Yeah, she's been coming through really strongly at the end. She had really good starts. Definitely one to watch moving forward.
Winner of the silver medal, representing Italy, Carlotta Gilli.
Carlotta Gilli, silver medal this time for her. 27.49 for Carlotta Gilli. She's got to be pleased with what she's done here so far this week.
Winner of the gold medal and Manchester 2023 World Champion, representing Australia, Katja Dedekins.
Another world title for Katja Dedekins, the world record holder. Just finishing ahead of Carlotta Gilli. And Olivia Chambers, great swim at the front of the field from the Australian.
The national anthem of Australia. Manchester, give it up for your World Championship medalists.
Dedekins, be delighted to take that one, Liz. It's their signature event, isn't it?
Yeah, she's really, last year she had an excellent year in this 50 metres freestyle. It was one she wanted to win. She had a good 100 metres backstroke
the victory ceremony
yesterday.
for the men's 50 metres freestyle S13.
She'll be delighted with that gold medal though.
Here's who the Canadians were waiting for.
Winner of the bronze medal, representing Canada, Nicola Guy-Turby.
Nicholas Guy-Turby. What an excellent time that was. 23.88, America's record for Turby. I think that's the first time we've seen him this week. So concentrating on that 50 freestyle event.
Winner of the silver medal, representing Uzbekistan, Islam Aslanov.
Aslanov takes that silver for Uzbekistan. He was fastest in the world this year, 23.78 for the Uzbek swimmer. In second position, just a tenth of a second ahead of the Canadian.
Winner of the gold medal and Manchester 2023 World Champion, representing Ukraine, Oleksiy Virchenko.
Virchenko, another gold medal for him. He's had an excellent competition here in Manchester. Gold medal in the butterfly. He's on the podium in the backstroke and in the 100 freestyle. Adds another gold here in the 50.
The national anthem of Ukraine. Manchester, give it up for your World Championship medalists.
Salvachenko has been one of the star performers in the S13 classification. Multi-medalist here. Sure, we had an Uzbek medal already this week.
And now,
We did
the victory
Aslanov,
ceremony
maybe. I
for
think
the mixed
Aslanov.
4x100
I might be making
meters
that up,
medley relay, 34 points.
Not get a
Well, yeah,
breaststroke
Aslanov,
medal.
yeah, in the 100 free.
Oh, 100 free.
Well, what about this race, Liz?
Well, they had it all, didn't it? It was so
4
exciting.
points.
The heats were exciting. The final was frantic.
Did always think the Spanish had a chance, didn't we? With that team, very strong team from the Spanish, but wow, strong teams all over the pool, really.
The medals and gifts will be presented by President of the International Paralympic Committee, Andrew Parsons. Winner of the bronze medal, Brazil.
Brazil came through strongly for the bronze medal. It's a great last leg there by
Brazil,
Geronimo de Araujo.
represented by Cecilia Kathleen Geronimo de Araujo. Gabriel Cristiano Silva de Souza.
Silva de Souza.
Mariana Ribeiro.
Mariano Ribeiro.
And Juan
Led them off.
Felipe Lima de Souza.
That's Silva de Souza taking that butterfly leg on that one. The two men, the breaststroke and Lima de Souza. And Silva de Souza, bronze
Winner
medal
of
for
the
Brazil.
silver medal, Italy.
There's the Italians. Enjoying themselves on the podium.
Italy represented by Stefano Raimondi.
Raimondi, another medal for him, silver this time. Really pushed through on that breaststroke leg, didn't he?
Alessia
Scortacchini. Excellent butterfly leg as well for Scortacchini.
Federico Biccelli.
Biccelli led them off on the backstroke.
And senior Francesca Palazzo.
Palazzo was, wow, it was almost a blanket finish there as they got to the end of the butterfly. Palazzo went in around about second or third and held on to that second place.
Winner of
Palazzo
the
did
gold
have an
medal
extraordinary
and
ankle leg
Manchester
for the Italians.
2023 world champion, Spain.
Spain take the title. We knew that they would be strong. That's how it proved. 2 8s and 2 9s, making up their 34-point
Spain
team.
represented by Sarai
Gascon. The ankle leg.
Jose Antonio Mari Alcaraz.
Jose Mari Alcaraz. Well, he had a great butterfly leg to bring them back into contention
Inigo
there.
Lopez
Inigo
Sanz.
Lopez Sanz. Good lead-off leg.
And Anastasia
A young
Dimitriv.
breaststroke swimmer, Anastasia Dimitriv. Dimitriv had to go on that breaststroke leg against most of the male swimmers. Didn't let it phase her though.
No, she did an excellent job of holding her own.
The national anthem of Spain. Manchester, give it up for your World Championship medalists.
Well, great way to finish the action, wasn't it? That relay, the Spanish celebrating. Italians, silver medalist. And the Brazilians as well from that outside lane. Changing their team up from the heats.
Well,
Spanish didn't, gold medalists remain from the heats and take that gold medal. Superb swim from that Spanish quartet to finish off a good day for the Spanish team. Italy back on top of the medal table. China with 14 golds, level now with Ukraine, who had a good day. Brazil and Great Britain now tied on 12 golds apiece. Canada, another gold for them today, taking them just ahead of Australia. Another gold for Germany and Netherlands and Spain, all on the gold medal trail tonight. The USA with 3 golds, and that is the gold medalists as we go down. 20 plus countries get gold medals. Do we have any new ones tonight, Liz?
Oh, you do this to me. I don't think that we did, no.
26 countries it is in all that have won gold medals at these championships. There's 2 medals from Uzbekistan there. We saw that. We won 1 medal tonight for them. Another medal for Switzerland with Leo McCree. And 35 countries on the medal podium as it stands just now. As we go into, well, last 2 days of competition. Can you believe it, Liz?
We are flying through this competition. There's been so much incredible action. It's been very entertaining. It's made the time go very fast indeed. Still people yet to get their campaigns underway though, so plenty of action still to come.
Absolutely, and as we've said before, gold medal at the start of the competition worth just as much as a gold medal right at the end. So swimmers and fans, keep your focus until the very last day of competition. We have enjoyed the first 5. It's going to be great. See you tomorrow morning, 9 o'clock in the morning.